Ladies and gentlemen, how are we all doing? So, the title is great news. We actually have got Tyrion now. So that's like the big step. Did that take a little bit too long to achieve? Let's not talk about that, right? Let's not think about it. Let's not discuss it. We are on a positive note now. We have Tyrion. Let me make sure that both streams are working. They are. Ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, great news. We should have a better quality. Hopefully. I noticed yesterday's stream wasn't that the best quality. So I think things are better today. Let's just boot in. How's everyone doing? For me, it's been a pretty good day. Once again, knowing that we actually got the Tyrion and we can actually start working on like the actual objective here is going to be a pretty good start. So while we're waiting to boot up, we're going to go through the list of like people we need to capture, right? We need to kill. So we start off with, and the photos are in really low quality because it wouldn't be my stream if it wasn't like not 100% working with. We need to kill Malice Darkblade for that armor piercing 30%, 30 plus 30. Helebron for melee attack plus 5 and armor piercing plus 20. That's not a good one. We need to kill Morgar the Shadowgrave. Now he's going to be a hard one to find, but you know that 15% missile resistance though, he's going to be good. Torox the Brass Bull, he's probably completely dead, but I need to find him somewhere. That's the nice thing about the recruit defeated legendary mods. Is armor piercing damage and then charge bonus plus 15%. Ungrim Iron Fist. We are killing dwarves today. We are killing everyone we need to kill. Melee attack plus 5, spell resistance 5%, and missile resistance plus 5. We need to kill Wurzag, physical resistance 10%, that's a huge one. Spell resistance plus 30% if we kill Azag, so that'll be in the same direction, easy. And then Grimgor Ironhide is plus 10 armor and plus 20 armor piercing. We will not be able to kill Imric for obvious reasons. Now we can kill Alfarian. We can get missile resistance 10% and charge defense versus Lord. Honestly, it's not worth the diplomatic issues there, unfortunately. Skull Taker. Physical resistance plus 10% and then plus 2 melee attack for the army. Doesn't matter. He is a one-man army. Exactly as it says on the tin. Tic-Tac-Toe. It's going to be awkward to go find him. Is movement range 10% and campaign line of sight 10%. That's a pretty good one. Krokgar is melee defense plus 10. Nikai is melee defense plus 10 and bonus versus large plus 10. Wolfric is bonus versus infantry and charge bonus. And then obviously we have our various rats. The various rats are actually really important because now obviously there's the obvious one. Fraud gives 10% health, which is huge. Don't underestimate that. But there's also the less obvious ones. Like first of all, I don't need this army. That's my main issue. Is like I have way too many armies right now. I just confederated Tyrion. I'm riding high on success. But we are gonna capitalize on what we've got. He needs to be level up too. He can be his own thing, right? But yeah, all in all, we own Tyrion. He'll be back in 3 turns, and then on top of that, we then need to like respec him probably. And then once we've done that, then we can really, the show begins, people. We'll be having a good time. I think realistically, we're gonna start by building Tyrion up with an actual army. We'll probably just steal someone else's army, and we're gonna have him go up north because right now he's definitely not at the like one-man killing potential we need him to be. And we will go kill various people up north. We need to get Sigvald. Let's see. Let's continue down my little list. Let's see. Who else do we need to kill? Oh, that's going to be easy. Okay. Fretch Craventel is plus 12 speed. Now, if you don't know, Tyrion already is like Speedy Gonzalez, right? But we're gonna really improve things. Fraud, as I mentioned, Queek Headtaker is bonus versus infantry. Isabella's going to be the hard one. Whether we go and get Isabella or not is up to you. Archeon, we have to kill Archeon A because it's funny. And then Valkia and Prince Sigvald are up north. So basically, we're going to be heading north because that's where we'll find most of our Dark Elves. That's where we'll find Valkia and blah blah. So we're going to go up north and then we'll cross over the Northern Passage with him. And hopefully by the point we start doing that, he will be, pretty one-man doomstacky already. And that's when we can get going. So, how are we all doing? This is our last weekend before the update, before the high elves are not the same anymore. It's going to be kind of fun. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Like, everything that I've seen has been relatively, and now obviously, big caveat, right? Looks relatively good. Can it get worse? Unfortunately, absolutely. But we're here for a positive stream, people. We got everything we wanted. We're here for a positive, happy chat. So, no negativity around these parts, you know? Enemy has been killed. Those are black arcs, right? But let's just kill them because I can.
Can I offer assistance?
And honestly, because we probably need to lose a few more armies still. So, you go
Across the
here.
waves.
And then there.
I serve the king.
Let's engage. Where's my backup army? Can I not reinforce in a battle against a black arc?
None
There we go. You know, I really don't care about the losses right now. Right now, I'm just trying to clear out pest control. And let's go. Pest control it is. I am going to take some of these units and I'm going to mix them into Alariel's army. Now, we own this whole region. This is going to be my port settlements galore. We are going to port everything. This is one of the best regions you can own, at least once again. I think it's still probably going to be the best region to own. We do have some problems.
Only the Asur may enter.
Well, at least we'll deal with border control. Next. Okay, so as I said, we don't have Tyrion quite yet. We need a few more turns just quickly, but right now we're making a lot of money, so we need to deal with like the domestic side of owning a lot of money and a lot of armies. Let's go here. We'll take him. What am I going to take? I'm going to take the 2 sisters of Avalon and I'm going to shove them into his army. And then I'll probably switch these guys around, right? That would be the best way and get rid of an extra army. So, 1, 2, and then we'll take this guy and this guy, keep him. And then we take that army.
Infused by Hoet's wisdom.
We will trade a few of you, and then you free. There we go. And we can fire her completely. There we go. That's another army saved. Just black arcing all over the place. No, there's an actual real force here, so we need to go down and kill that next. What has he been built up as? Like, he doesn't have any points in anything we wouldn't want him to have points in, so that's really good. I'm not sure. Like, I personally ignore the 10% magical protection because most of the time the AI doesn't really do that too much, especially when you have like a melee lord, you can just go kill the enemy wizard. If you were playing against a player, absolutely keep that that protection. It'll matter a lot more than you think, because obviously a player is much more likely to do things like, you know, unleash spammy levels of magic at you. So just obviously calculate your own risks to your own. Don't be like, Max told me not to do it, and then you get wiped. But once again, it's conversation for another. I think we've managed to spend all of our money already. I think you need to go back though. So we have Militia Master, and then we want to do Sky Master. Technically, you want to build Vanguard Master, and you want to build Sky Master with him, but right now we'll keep him as is. We're waiting for the return of the king. He's not even... Well, technically, he does become the king, if you want to get technical about it. If you can hear my son, he's having a grand old time, I think. It's great. Once again, as I've said many times on stream, and I'll say again, kids are wonderful. And, hey, look, we got a bunch of handmaidens. We can add them to... she can go up north and deal with this. Oh, wow, we're really going to get
High
over here.
Elven Archmage.
We're going to basically just hold the fort with her. Like, nothing fancy. We're not trying to win. We are just trying to ward save plus 10%, and we're going to try to get more magic. We hold Slaver's Point. It might be a bit of a lost cause by the amount of armies coming this way, but we will hold... That's the other option. We could just retreat. Yeah, you know what? Ladies and gentlemen, we're actually going to retreat to Blacklight Tower. Sketchy name for a sketchy settlement. And does anybody want to diplomatize me? No. Oh, that's another trick you have to be careful of. Opening diplomacy at the same time as someone else in multiplayer really, really messes with everything. So just be careful with that. Like, announce, hey, I'm about to open diplomacy, and then make sure that nobody else is doing it at the same time, and that's the safest way. Not a guaranteed way, but the safest way to do that. Hey, thanks, Mega10. I appreciate. Yeah. So So yeah, we're just waiting the turns. That's the issue now that we've met everyone on the map because, you know, with the... Okay, so Fraught's still alive. So that's most likely where we're going to find our 10% health. But as I said, we're going to focus on going up north. We need to kill Valkia because Valkia is also confederated Sigvald thanks to the mod. So we need to kill those two. And then we need to kill various Dark Elves. So Malice, Braun Helligron, and I think we need to kill Malekith himself. So that will give us 5. Me county, no good. We need to kill 5 targets. And then we're really on a roll. That's going to be the big thing. Now, I'm the bright flower goddess. Yeah. You own a gate. You just, there's one fact. I love that they just always just own that one gate and they never give it up. But they don't want to confederate. I want to roll with it. I actually have no idea what having that many. Now we are getting Zeech corruption, right? We are getting Zeeched all over the place. I'm just gonna roll with it. I want to know what happens. It's probably not good, right? I'm probably gonna like have very negative consequences for doing that, but I really want to. So we're gonna do it. That's how I roll, folks. That's how I roll. I know it's not a good idea, but I'm gonna do it anyways. We're gonna take this capital city and we're gonna try to build it up, and that way we can like hold the fort, and that some of the Valkyria armies are wandering off. Now, Alif Nar has a stack of archers. I think we're gonna start sending them out to go deal with. I didn't even notice that. My army will perform better in battle, considering the amount of fights we're about to get into. Curse of Cannibalism. Regeneration for Lord's armies. You know what? I don't ask questions about how I got that regeneration. We're just going to roll it. Now, because I'm sending Tyrion up north, where can I send you? Honestly, probably still also up north. Let's try to, like, border control as much as we can here. We fire this archer. And we will have her join the army. We can't afford to have too many armies right now because we're in full, like, spend all of our money to do upgrades mode. But once we fix that, then we will go back to doing what high elves do and just pump 1,000,000 armies. Like, once again, I missed all of this. It's level 5, so we'll do that next turn. Yeah, so I want to know what that the bloody hand cult does. Once again, it's probably really not good, and I'm probably making a massive mistake. Because look, my whole entire land is getting zeeched. I'm making that a verb. Getting zeeched is an official verb.
Handmaiden of the
but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out the hard way, probably. It's like, I should not have done that. I really should not have done that. But hey, I'm here to find out, so you don't have to. All in all, as you can tell, the energy is much more up. Because yesterday I was like, oh, am I gonna have to go kill Tyrion? Because like I really didn't want to have to go kill Tyrion myself. Because like, I could, right? Because I am malarial, and you can get all the diplomacy benefits to really work out for you. And you can really declare war on anyone you want. And that's kind of what I'm counting on, because I'm gonna have to declare war on Ungrim, and I'm hoping the rest of the dwarves don't hate me fundamentally for that. But, important but, we don't have to. We confederated. We got all of his lands. We have all of his armies, even though if I had to fire most of them. And we're going to win. Let's do this. Sylvania. So, if you don't know, I think I mentioned this on yesterday's stream, or maybe the one before. We need to get regeneration on. I know he comes with a bit of healing, right? But regeneration is always good to have. And the way you get regeneration is by killing Isabella von Karstein. Now, you might be like, Max, you can't get Isabella von Karstein. I think I can win this. You can't get Isabella von Karstein on the map. That's true. That's true. So there are 2 ways to do it. The first way is somebody's playing Isabella von Karstein on the camp, like in a multiplayer match. That's not the case. So then we move on to option 2 on how do you get Isabella. And you get Isabella by causing a rebellion in the specific region. At least I think. I think that's how, like, that's, I've never tried it because I've never been like, today we're power cheesing, but today we are power cheesing, folks. We are going to do as good of a build as we can make. Where do I want to fight? Ideally, I want the free archers in the trees. And then we want to do a front line of spearmen. Because the advantage of the spearmen is obviously they don't need to shoot. They don't need to shoot, so they can be our traditional front line. But they do have a lot of cavalry, so we need to prepare for flanks, and that's why we put our sea guard behind them. That way, I think we can. We might not necessarily win this because they do have a lot of units and they do have a lot of things, but we can definitely cause a good amount of impact. Now, they are mostly they're missile cavalry, right? So you wouldn't think, but sometimes the AI can still just charge the missile cavalry. Sometimes they're smart enough to do that.
It will be done.
Cavalry though. So we need to just keep a flanking protection. Let's go. Shoot. Once again, they have no armor, so we're gonna hurt badly. The main issue is whether the spearman rank breaks or not. If they break, they'll get to the archers and that'll be a problem.
It shall be done.
Let's change that position a little bit. Let's shoot at them.
It will be done.
Where are we even facing with these guys? I mean, they're shooting. No, they're not shooting yet. Go. I don't think I have that much to worry about. All my units are shielded, and they're going to hold pretty good. Yeah. Let's go. Just keep shooting at random things. I need to be careful when the cavalry loses its ammo. That's when they'll start actually doing things like charging me. We're doing good. We're holding. Now, I want to break the ones that are fighting the front lines because I want the front line to survive as long as possible. But right now we've kind of developed most of our positioning. Let's just hold. Just them. Yeah, the spearmen are breaking. Ah, they've made it through. I didn't notice. So this is where we switch.
Archers, as you say.
Switch out the archers for the Lavern. Just keep shooting, please. No. Where are you going? Guard mode. I find guard mode to be a bit iffy. Sometimes it's very effective, and other times it just gets your units killed. But for now, we're going to do guard mode. I'm going to kill you because I can break them off pretty quickly. Understood. Go back to killing the main things. Same with these guys. Like, if I shoot the ones that are about to break, they won't be hurting us anymore. There we go. Go away. Guard mode on you.
We will obey.
What? Why? Look at them. They have guard mode on and they're still charged. Sometimes I don't understand. Why are they holding so long? There we go. Break. No. Where are they going? Look at them. Just hold, please. When the Lavern don't need to be fighting, we should have them shooting. Kill that perfectly. Now we kill them. Hopefully, no. Is it guard mode? No, it's not. They're just going into melee the first chance they get. Hopefully they'll just shoot. But these guys are not even shooting. I can't order them to shoot. There we go. We might be able to win this. I'm going to line them up and we're going to try to take shots at the back. We got this, ladies and gentlemen. We win. Let's kill this guy. Sometimes, once again, the auto-resolve lies to you. That's like the most important lesson that everybody learns in this game, right? Is like, the auto-resolve is going to lie to you. And that's something I mentioned in my video, like my YouTube. It's like, sometimes it will lie to you in a way that helps you. And other times, it's going to lie to you in a way that, like, sometimes, you know, your 2 units, because they're in a settlement, beat impossible odds, and they win. And then other times, you just... The auto-resolve tells you you're going to win a fight like this, where, like, with a little bit of strategy, right? I won very simply. Now, if they had some melee cavalry, They had a lot of melee cavalry pushing in. This would have been a very different fight. But honestly, even with the melee cavalry, I have a lot of spears, right? So I think this could have gone either way. But at the end of the day, the important part is we win. Now they're still on the island, so they'll do stuff like raiding, right? Which will be annoying. Now, first test of my new army. Can I win this? Nakari is going to be a huge problem. Because Nakari hurts. That's the thing about Nakari, right? Nakari is fast, Nakari hurts, and Nakari has magic. Now, I need to kill Nakari. I think Nakari is on my list. What is Nakari's defeat rate? Isn't it speed? Because I'm at, like, I know where he is now, so I can't wipe out his faction, though. Nakari, let me go down the list. See, there's this, like, list, right? And it's pretty detailed, it's pretty good, but it is not quite as, I think we're going to do an ambush. We're going to do something like this. Nakari hopefully will come charging at us, and we'll keep these guys at the back as, like, our holding line. So, what does Nakari give me? Which is not going to matter because he's not our doom stack, but it's still good to get it. And we're going to get it no matter what, hopefully. I mean, there's two options. We either won, and we have the defeat trait, or we lost, and we'll forget about it. Now, Skull Taker, Kislev, Lizardman, Neutral, Norska. This site is so not... Look, it's useful. It's useful to have all the information. It is not a good site. Character experience and speed plus 6%. So actually, speed says 6% for Lord's Army. We want Vishrate. Come here. Come here, boy. I'm killing you. We're building a second one to also shoot him. And we are going to try to take a shot with Moonbow at him. They're not reacting. I'm not sure why. Probably when we take enough damage, right, he's going to move. But for now, let's take some pot shots at him. That was a good, solid hit. Look, he's not moving. I'm not necessarily complaining. Like, he's the biggest issue with his army, right? This is getting a little bit too cheesy, though. I think when he gets to half health, if he doesn't start moving, we might, like, react. There we go, he's reacting. Let's do that. When they get close, we'll turn on, let's run. I need to get unlimited ammo on him. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Like, I thought that when you gave a move order or just shoot whatever. But he seems to be shooting at Nakari even though... Yeah, he's shooting at Nakari. But that's actually good. Tells you... Now, we see we broke target. We're shooting something else now. I want to shoot Nakari no matter what. Everything else I can probably outrace. Nakari, obviously, I probably can't. Let's get a good shot in on him. Let's go. Okay, let's slow down the pace of battle. And let's just... All of you... land one solid hit on her. Is it a her? It's a him, right? Now I'm reading the, as I mentioned on yesterday's stream, I'm reading the Teclis and Tyrion books, and like the first thing you notice is so obviously the main enemy in the first book is Nakari, and what he's doing is he's conquering Ulthuan. Now, if you've played Total War, you probably think that Ulthuan is not that big, because if you look at it on the map, right, it looks kind of small and it looks kind of close. Now, it's important to note that Ulthuan is a lot bigger in lore than it is in Total War. I think it's made smaller for gameplay reasons. Oh my god, is that Rot Knights? Great. Some Rot Knights. Yes. Fight those. Let's shoot those Rot. Now we need to keep running. We need to go to the right. We need to like actually start dodging a little bit. Because right now we're just gonna run to the back of the map and then we're gonna hit. We're going to lose those units at the front there, but that's a price I'm more than willing to pay. Just keep moving. Let's engage the Rot Knights into that. I mean, am I going to do a good job? Probably not. But you go this way. Keep breaking. What is this? Speed, 20%. I don't mean that matters. We're at 55 speed. Yeah, we can outspeed them. There we go. 60 speed now. Now, all of you who are in melee, I think it's mostly this side. Like, no. Okay, too much. Yeah, we need to pay attention to the army. Skirmish mode is useful, and it's sometimes not useful. Like, sometimes your units are doing the most stupid stuff in skirmish mode that they shouldn't be doing. And it's like, why did I ever turn it on? And other times it's like, oh my god, I am losing a unit. Why are they in melee? Okay, we can just shoot. Let's keep shooting at these trolls. We don't want those coming back.
It will be done. Asso, withdraw.
Nurglings.
Shadow warriors. Acknowledged. For Assyria.
Let's just engage stuff in melee.
Scion of an Aryan.
It's doing okay. We're going too far now. We broke one, but they didn't die. So there we go. We can now focus on them. Forsaken of Corn. You keep shooting at the various chaos trolls that are like breaking. We don't want those coming back. And we've got this. It's pretty smooth. And we didn't lose too much. Well, we definitely lost some stuff, right? Let's not bullshit myself here. It's not clean. Let's make sure you have skirmish mode on before you start getting back to battle. Yeah, we got this. See, those trolls are back. Annoying. Let's spawn another one. It's nice that you can just create a clone that actually does damage. Let's fight you in melee. It's in melee. My bad. Okay. There we go. We win. So now 12% speed for the, like 6% speed or whatever for the army. Like that is good to have considering what kind of army he runs. I think we've done decent kills. Let's kill those aspiring champions. Nah, we're done. Okay. That was very smooth. Like, look, killing Nakari at the start was a bit cheesy, but I don't think, honestly, I think if I had focused down Nakari, I don't think Nakari was going to get into range, just considering the amount of arrows I could pincushion into him. I'm not sure. Like, you know, it's kind of very purple, but I know he sleeps with Marathi, right? So he's not... He's at least both, but then it's very Slanesh to just be like, I'm going to do everything. It kind of makes sense, so... Make of that what you will. Max is not sure. All in all, that was a very smooth fight. But Nakari's buff it's a unit experience, right? That's the other part of the skill. So we don't necessarily need. We are going to replenish. We don't necessarily need that for Tyrion, per se. So.
Time for blood.
Yeah, we're just going to manually fight that. I don't want to lose more units. I think we're going to pull off though, because the reality is, we can't really take the amount of attrition we're going to take in the ocean. I don't know if there's a way to lower that right now, but let's see. If we don't take so many casualties, which honestly most of their fast units are... Okay, they're still the Rot Knights. Let's not say all of their fast units are dead. Most of their fast units are dead. Then we can probably just replenish and then like move quickly. But right now we're deep into open ocean and we are taking some attrition, which is not great. Okay, now let's keep certain units at the back. You and you can go in this bush. You go there. And everybody else. My forwards attack squad. Let's go. Now, okay, we see them. Where do we want to be? We want to focus on those Rot Knights because they'll be the fastest things here. There we go. Look at that. We're going to murder them. Yeah. That was good. Smooth. Take a shot. Good. They're down. So yeah, we dealt with the immediately the most concerning. I think by fighting this way, they're gonna come at us one at a time, basically, and that's how you ambush. It's the same with ambush. You wanna let's start running a little bit though. I didn't notice how like badly the cliff was positioned. Let's run. Okay, that you see that cavalry had actually locked into melee with us. It would have been a bit bad. We're gonna turn around this corner. Yeah, I think we are probably gonna hit a little bit of melee, unfortunately. It wasn't my... Oh wait, I have a clone. Clone, go fight melee. I'm gonna have him die. The Shadow Clone Jutsu is not with us today, folks. I know, I have never unfortunately watched Naruto. I started reading Naruto, but I did not finish Naruto, so let's go. Pull out a melee, please. That's skirmish mode. Those aspiring champions. Oh, wait, why would we get into melee, folks? They are kind of arrow proof, aren't they? I don't really know why I turn on those abilities. Let's make sure that this time they stay dead, please. I learned my lesson. Shoot the aspiring champions. Holy crap. They don't even have any, like, they just have a shield. They're just shielded. That's it? And they have how much armor? 117 armor? Yeah, like, why do they hurt so much? Like, why are they so unkillable? Chase them down, men. I'm glad I don't have to fight more of those. Speed of 27 though, so that, like, they're slow as hell. So there's some benefits, but like, damn. Deep stretch, folks. Yeah, 49 casualties is more than I had wished for, but it's a lot less than it could have been. So we killed the Rot Knights, we killed their terrible cavalry, and we killed most of the Chaos Trolls. So I think we are gonna keep pushing towards Bellicor lands, and we will conquer that, because what you want to do ideally, and it's the same with any faction you do, ideally the best way to build your defenses is take a piece of land but acts as a funnel. So if you're playing as the Empire, you conquer Erengrad, not simply to own Erengrad, but, well, Erengrad's a nice port, right? So don't get me wrong, owning Erengrad is good, but the main point of owning Erengrad is to not have to deal with everyone coming down from the south. You see Archeon, etc. They all go. Wow, the Empire is getting messed up. Okay, but anybody coming in from all of these sides will stop at Erengrad, and you fight them at Erengrad, which will hopefully be a well-built-up settlement, and that way you don't run into too many issues. At least that's the thought process, right? Now we are going to fight Valkia. Wait. We don't have the point. We probably did have the points, but it's too late. We're fighting Valkia, folks. That's a pretty good one from because I think it gives me armor piercing damage. So that's a good one to have on him as well. So we are facing the fact that there's a lot of chariots and there's a lot of dogs. This is not going to be clean. This is probably going to be very messy. Unfortunately. The good news is if he dies, he dies. We just bring him back. But I'm here to, once again, I'm here to deal more like coastal pest control. So what I was saying is, if you take Albion, so like the Bellicor Islands, right? You run into the situation where you can funnel people coming north to kill you, and you can just kind of like fight them there, and that way they don't come take the donut, because the donut is very important for, especially for Alaria, but obviously for all of them, but Alaria especially. There we go, look at that. We have
Shadow Warriors.
58 speed on your average Shadow Warrior. That's pretty good. Now, she's coming. Build up a clone. The clone is going to shoot at her. Let's go. Move up.
I shall.
There we go. We break him. Ladies and gentlemen,
Order will prevail.
let's try to engage. There we go. They always fall for it. Pepper her.
I give the orders.
That did nothing. How much resistance does she have? I don't want to know. Yeah, we're not doing anything. She's 25% missile resistance, 40% physical resistance, and probably a horrific. No, only 5% ward save. I don't think we're killing her, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think we're killing her at all. We might want to run. Skirmish mode on. Let's go. We physically cannot kill her. I mean, we're hurting her, right? And she's She is regenerating. Great. That's wonderful. Of course she has regeneration. Why wouldn't she have regeneration, right? I can't even retreat. I can't retreat. Everybody off. Everybody run, please. We physically cannot kill her. That is horrific. I mean, yeah, look, I know she's strong, right? She's one of those doomsday. It's horrific when the AI actually built the dooms, like, has doomstat level stats. So yeah, that was a decisive defeat. We haven't lost a unit. They technically have, so did we win? No. Because the issue is, I think we're just going to auto-resolve, and whatever result we get in auto-resolve, we're going to accept because we physically just cannot kill her. That is a job. You know, so during the end times, Valkia and Skarbrand are fighting Malekith, and that's what convinces them to leave Nagaron and to come down to Ulflon, and that's part of it. It's like, and for the record, Skarbrand dies like a little bitch. Skarbrand like gets one-tapped by no diff, whatever terms you want to use for it, just gets absolutely destroyed by Malekith, which is kind of an embarrassing showing for him personally, but hey, I'm not an end times writer, as you can tell by the fact that I haven't made any terrible writing decisions yet. So what can we do? Loose, we don't even have enough to do favorable wins. Yeah, we're about to lose that whole army. There's no chance. You know what?
No mercy.
We might as well take the advantage of attacking. Auto resolve into her. And we killed 2 units of doggies. Yeah, that was embarrassing. Yeah, we physically cannot kill Valkia. Lesson learned.
High Elven Archmage.
I think we're going to hold the defensive position. Hopefully we have walls. I don't think we have walls if we've just built up the settlement, but we're going to find that out. Can I declare war on those guys? I probably should, right? They don't like me. I don't like them. It's a recipe for disaster at some point.
The city is rank with corruption.
Yeah, the city is rank with corruption, definitely. Do I do my plan?
Handmaiden of the Everqueen.
I want to find out what they do, right? I want to find out what all of these things do, but maybe not to the point of... We're going to roll with it. We're going to roll with it. I want to find out what it does. I'm willing to risk that entire... Whatever random event is going to happen that will murder me. I'm willing to find out what it does. Ugh.
Retreat.
Okay, well, I guess we might have to manually fight that in a minute. I don't think it matters whether I fight them or they fight me. Are we taking attrition right now?
How can I
We're not.
assist?
We're healing. So let's just... Maybe they'll run off, he says, full of hope. We built the tower. That's good. Build that then. We build this. And then we build another one of the handmaiden buildings. Build you up. Where's Miragliano? It's been a while. What's up with Miragliano? We build up Miragliano. Once again, we need to make that into a military base, ideally. And we're out of money. Not entirely, though. We're going to take the... Not the port settlement, because we don't really have it. Is that a port? No. So, Court of the Evergreen. So we don't really need the income from ports building. We're just going to take the straight money building.
Mistress of the
There we go. Look at all
forest.
my... very nice. Let's just
The
keep doing that.
Everqueen.
Hard to hit is a good one.
Queen of Avalon.
Most of her stats are done. We'll take Ward of Loic.
Alariel the
We'll
Radiant.
just keep doing that for 2 seconds.
Everqueen of Althwan.
Yeah.
Serving the gods.
Okay.
Alariel the Everqueen.
Just keep
Servant
sinking
of
all
light.
the stats into her. I should have taken Favored by Isha.
Alariel
'Cause that's
the
a flat
Radiant.
ward save. And anti-corruption is good too. You always forget about anti-corruption. I think it's kind of easy to forget. But it is good. Now, I basically completed her skill tree. Like anything that matters has been completed now. But yeah, let's send Alariel up to fight. Hero not move. I should have done that. I'll deal with that in a minute. So yeah,
Of the
we just
Everqueen.
need Tyrion to be back in action. We need to deal with that coastal invasion there. Imric will be coastal defense. And once again, I need to keep a strong army here because whatever's happening, you know, Zeechness needs to be dealt with. I probably should build the anti-corruption building. Because we don't really need that. Look. Oh. Yeah, that was expected. Do we want to engage them? They have range, right? I think we might want to like try to like lock them into battle on the wall if we can. If we can reach their units in time. I don't know if he comes with a wizard or not. If we come with a wizard, we might actually have a chance of winning this. Otherwise, we're gonna get shot to death. He does not come with a wizard. He comes with a handmaiden, and the reinforcements are coming in nowhere that we can contest. We might try to rush. No, I think we're not rushing. I think we're gonna hold a defensive line, ladies and gentlemen. Right about here with these useless artillery.
Swordmaster of Hoeth.
Now we're just gonna keep you over here. And then he has Vanguard, that's good.
Handmaiden of the Everqueen.
Those are my Vanguard troops. And then we keep our front line. Now they don't have shields, which sucks. I wish they did. I could actually do something if they had shields, because they also have range. And then we have a dragon. I think the dragon is probably going to be one of our MVPs. No, go. Just jump him. Just jump what we have right now. Oh. That's Marafi. Marafi's here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the other dragon to assist. You four. Go here.
We
No.
advance.
We can hit them. Let's stop shooting.
Eagle claw.
Wasting our time.
Battle ready.
We will obey.
I'm surprised I have range on them. Let's go. No dragon, go. Okay, let's regroup. We want to keep the artillery kind of exposed. Now, this is the least hidden cavalry ever. And we can't do much about... Ow.
It shall be done.
Acknowledge.
That hurt.
Moving
Let's
out.
keep the sword masters behind.
Without fail.
Let's turn on skirmish mode.
Assur Prince. Slay them.
Let's not let them shoot me, thank you. Let's see, can we even win this? I think we can beat Marafi, right? And then we have two dragons here. One of them is getting beat the hell up. I'm definitely not using the dragon correctly, but... You there. No. Break it up. Keep running. I should have kept my distance better. Ow. Oh, there goes my archers. Yeah, there we are. We can now attack them more aggressively. Let's go. What am I moving? Oh, that's the artillery. Okay. Slight tactical mess ups aside, let's move back. Let's kite them. Am I going to try... No, I'm not going to try to shoot. I am going to try to shoot it. So fast.
Acknowledge. Swiftly.
Okay. Let's
Assyrian. Seal.
fight her
Move.
for what it's worth.
As you
Let's turn
say.
on the artillery.
Understood.
Let's just keep taking pot shots over here.
It shall be done.
I don't have a clean... I'm going to waste a second to try to readjust position and give them an exposed fight. There we go. So if you fight the duel at the right angle, at least my units can shoot at her. You know,
Be done.
it's typical that thing is killed 0. Like, you better believe that if it was a Hellstorm rocket battery, it'd boost it, right? And I know, they're the elves, we don't have...
Handmaiden of the
This is
Everqueen.
the problem.
Swordmaster of Hoest.
Handmaiden. Lovely. Without
Jumper.
question.
Jumper good.
Sister of Avalon.
Yeah. She hurts. Let's cast Fire Breath on her, even if that hurts everyone else. Let's go ahead and engage her in melee. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Can you hit her, please? Okay, that was a win. Almost. Few more shots. That was a win, he says, while he loses. Maybe we need to send Alariel back to deal with this, because we don't want to be losing ground. Now, this is a Black Arc, right? So they can only do so much assistance, but also, Jesus, we got deleted. We did terribly. I think we got Marafied, literally just on our own, pretty much. I hate that, like, factions that can do, like, army abilities, right? Factions that can do army abilities and just, like, do damage randomly across the map are really annoying. It's not, maybe not quite as annoying as, like, Khorne just being able to go, oh, here's the backline. Because what it does is, more fundamentally than just like, okay, broke up your formation, blah blah. Okay, 135 kills on the Bold Force. I didn't realize that it actually did do some work. But what it fundamentally does is, if they're able to summon a Bloodthirster in your back line and they're able to do all those things, right? You're not able to like do artillery and messes up with your formations. The entire fight you have to worry about, okay, at some point I have to like worry about the fact that like a nuke is going to be deployed on my units. So it's powerful and it's very fun from the player's perspective. So I get why they do it, right? Because it feels good to just go, surprise nuke. It really does feel good. But it also is not necessarily the best gameplay pattern. And it's the same with the Chaos Dwarfs. Like late game Chaos Dwarfs can do a whole like stack of thing that shows up. Like one of their Kadai destroyers, and it just can show up and it just wreaks havoc. But is that good for? Is that good for the health of the game? Not like the health of the game. That's maybe not quite the right term. But like, is that good for the enemy player? That like you have to warp your entire game plan around the fact that at some point they're probably going to summon a unit in your back lines, and so you can't really position as cleanly as you want. Because like, in theory, if you're playing as the Empire, you want to set up like your units spaced out around the artillery piece so that the artillery piece can shoot cleanly and blah blah blah. But you always now, if you're playing against Skaven or you're playing against Khorne or whatever, you have to prepare for the fact that they're gonna like spawn a unit on your artillery piece. So you have to keep a few units back. Like, it's smart. I think that like Skaven way of doing it, where it's like a weak unit, is probably as balanced as it's gonna get, right? Like, it's not too strong, but it's not weak either. Like, you can do a lot of work with them. But when it gets to, like, I'm summoning a Bloodthirster, then it's like, okay, now it's a bit rough, you know? So, let's get in that corner. We're going to put Sisters of Avalon at the back. I think they can definitely do summons. I think they can definitely do it as well. So let's do a triple rank. And let's do our Silverin Guard at the front. And also our traditional Spearmen in front. And we do you. I want to do ranks upon ranks, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go kill some dogs. They have magic damage? They don't. Like, I'm so glad they're going to be improving, what am I calling them? Dragon Princes? Because Dragon Princes are not the best unit in the world. Like, I'm glad they exist, and I'm glad they're, like, but then compared to, like, other tier 5 cavalry, like, similar level, they're really not that good. We can delete dogs, at least. Because they don't have any armor piercing. That's the main issue for them, is they have no armor piercing, which, you know, for a tier 5 cavalry who wants to ideally compete with other tier 5 cavalry, it's a bit of a goof that it doesn't have armor piercing. No, they don't have flyers, do they? Let's go, various people. Let's go. We can at least delete all of those. we can absolutely just kill things. And we can also cause magic damage. Will probably be a very useful little trick we can do. Like, it's easy to forget what a Death Wizard, that a Death Wizard does other things than just Soul Leech and maybe Black Sun Zenith. Like, those are the kind of two things you want, right? But they do other things, and sometimes it's good to remember that. Get behind the lines, please. Just run. Just run. We're gonna get into bow shot in a second. Just keep running. Yeah, one second. She can just sit there. We can generate more mana from doing this. Do we really need to do that? No, we're gonna do that when they actually form up their lines. There we go. Look at that. Break it up, and when they break it off, we can just go back on the offensive. And here we go. Nice, nice. Okay. We cleared that out pretty good. That means we can have them flanking and hopefully distracting. There we go. Another pack of dogs has been slaughtered. Let's go kill the next one. Yeah, they will work as a distraction now. Because most of the other units can't catch me now that we've killed the dogs. So it's just a question of just... Does he heal? Yeah, he heals. Okay. So it's probably good that we're actually, like, taking damage. We want to harass these trolls. Because the trolls might actually feel like they can chase me down. And they don't have shields. They're not getting through Sylvan Guard. You can keep dreaming though. I respect the enthusiasm. I really do. Yeah, deleted.
Witness true magic.
Something else is chasing them, but that's fine by me.
True magic is mine.
We are gonna do a hex.
Observe my radiance.
And we're just gonna exist. When they form up their ranks, we'll do more spells. Yeah, we're just morale boosting the front lines. That's our main goal right now. Like 2 of their units are just chasing me. We need to pull out of this fight. I don't know what that is. That is a Marauder. I could probably take them, but why not? Why take? You see, this is the thing with cavalry. It's like sometimes you don't need to take the fight. Sometimes the simple fact that you are existing is more effective. Because I'm just gonna make him run around. I don't need to fight him, but he's not participating in the main event, so that's good by me, you know. We might lose a few of them now. Let's go over here. At least it didn't go the right way to do damage, but at least it didn't go into my men. So you can't always have what you want. I'm gonna morale break him, and we're gonna land on this guy. I think I blew my morale break a little bit too early. Let's go. Let's break him. There we go. That was nice. Like these dogs. I forgot how weak the eagle is. Let's keep.
Magic's unleashed. It is my goal.
Let's pull back inside the ranks. We don't actually need to fight him. It was fun, but we have a second row of spears. No spears do magic damage, so whatever resistances he has, which is not actually that much, he just has a bit of spell resistance, which probably explains why he's because you know he's a corn boy, right? So corn boys have the spell resistance. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to win this fight. How are the Cav doing?
Fireball! Battle call!
Let's actually just ignore them, as I said. Let's just go over here and just keep doing what we're doing. Let's get those dogs.
Observe my radiance.
Now you fly somewhere over here, please. There we go. Get the damage going. Let's see, we don't have to fight them. We can just keep running. Is this a dead end? It is, but actually they're going to break before we get there. Everyone's breaking. There we go. Let's finish this up. Aspiring champions, let's go. Now they'll have a ton of armor, so once again, we won't be that effective. But we're going to do our best. Smooth. Smooth, smooth, smooth. So I don't know if we did better or worse than the other result, but I'm glad I did that fight. And they didn't summon anything. I could have sworn that Legion of the Gore Queen would be able to summon something. But they didn't, so I guess not. Our terrible spearmen took some damage. Our good units did not. So I think we came out of that pretty good. Most of their units are somewhat dead. And we got the Lord too. I wonder why he was regenerating. Not sure. So, we need to actually get to the point though, because we're reaching this level where advice from the Dwarf Master Engineer to an apprentice. New ideas lead to trouble. Yeah, well, make of that what you will. That's why Malachi is the most notable character.
Their lives for coin.
Ah, I should have replenished. Now, I lose this, which means I have to fight this, right? But they do have a lot of... They have some flyers. Okay. So this... We're kind of delaying on the point of we want to play as Tyrion. But we also kind of can't just let our empire collapse while we hyper-focus on Tyrion. So... Is what it is. Patrically savage beastmen sworn to serve the blood god, corn gores bears colors on their skin and fur. I mean, that is certainly what they are, I guess. We have this cavalry on the side. Let's redo basically the same thing as last time, except we need to prepare for the possibility of a bit more flyers, obviously. Also, let's have those. Now, you completely at the back. And then we'll put one damage unit of spearmen with them. And then 3 bowmen. 3 archers. Are they bowmen? I guess not. I guess they are. Bow elves. And let's have my kind of flimsy front line, unfortunately. We'll keep you on the side here. And I think we'll keep them on the side too. Now, the main trick is to get the flyers to come die early. He doesn't heal, does he? No, he does not. So my casts are going to hurt him. Look at him come. There we go. There we go. Let's bring him back. And get his attention. Now let's pull out. And now we fight him. Are we wasting a bit too much ammo? Yeah, but I don't think we have to worry about that. I think we took a lot of damage, probably from our own side. Realistically, we can't really rinse and repeat that too much. Now, how is he getting hurt all the time? Because he did not have that. I think he's casting some sort of magic. I know they don't have magic, right? But they kind of do it these days. Just running. That's nice, that's nice. Okay. I think we accept the fight because we don't want them to jump on the archers. And the good news is that will give me enough units to just fill up a new rank, because otherwise we're in trouble. The last one has jumped on something important. Let's go. There's a mine. Let's not talk about that. Unfortunately, it seems we took a few losses. Okay. So, we got some lords to kill. And we're definitely going to cast that right there.
Observe my radiance.
There we go. Ooh, that is nearly perfect. Yeah. That is very nice. And it continues. Okay, we got this. I want to break those bats, even if it costs me a lot of mana to do it. Chase them down, men. Good job. Alright, the game thought we were going to lose this. The game's funny sometimes. Let's keep getting that guy. Can we hit their lord? Yeah, their lord's a range kill. Kill him. Don't chase. Always have to be careful with that. But I can kill him. We have a lot of magic now. And I'm just gonna go whoop. And we got him. Now let's just kill everything else. Kill some dogs, ladies and gentlemen. Dogs are down. Now the units are just trickling in for some reason. I'm not complaining. Let's just kill. Let's cast and kill some more. I think that was okay. There's definitely some aspiring champions though. So again, let's make sure they stay gone. So we now own this settlement, which once again will act as a benchmark. Not a benchmark, it's the wrong word. But, will act as a stronghold for future attacks. Lightning rod. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Lightning rod. Thinky hard, Thinky very hard. Max does not think big thoughts. Max thinks simple unga bunga thoughts. How are we all doing today? So for me, like, it's been good. Like, my YouTube is really picking up. So Max in Japan, YT, is really doing quite good. This stream is a little bit on the slower end, but I think that's normal. I think next weekend we really get the numbers going. This is more of a formality. I'm really, like, getting myself used to high elves like they used to be for my own sake. And then in next week, we'll have the update. And that's when I can really, like, try the new high elves, really, like, sink my teeth into it, Wow. 26 subscribers from one short. Like, damn. It's pretty good, isn't it? I mean, I'm proud of that. Damper.
High Elven Archmage.
We need to retrieve that over
Drop
here.
anchor.
And I guess we have Alariel.
Alariel
You
the
turn it back.
Everqueen.
Now, can I hire goddamn Tyrion? Yes, I can.
Shield
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now
inspecting the garrison.
an hour into our stream, and we can spawn Tyrion. Now, what does he have? Spell resistance, the Heart of Avalon, which gives him the healing, which is very nice, and the drag. Yeah, so we're gonna need to replace that talisman. What do we have to give him? For now, we're gonna give him Amulet of Foresight. I think it's better. Yeah, we'll give him that. Let's see. Can I combine any items? Can I make some items? I think we have a lot of items. So armor combines. I need to work on the microphone position because right now it blocks line of sight. I think like this might be better. Let's combine wizard gear. Let's combine armors. Armor. So let's get. Oh, he died. Yeah, because I bum rushed him. That's true.
Priestess of
Let's get an
Isha.
Armor of Destiny onto you. And let's combine some Crown of Commands. Now, there's a bunch of unique items. And I'm going to want those. Oh, there we go. Unlimited ammo. We're starting. There's a bunch of unique items. We're going to need to get those unique items at some point. We got another Trickster Shard. That's a good one. But for now, we got a Talisman of Endurance. I think a Talisman of Endurance is straight up better than what he's
Shield
rocking
against
right
the
now,
darkness.
right? Talisman of Endurance, Battle Healing Cap. Yeah, we do that. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Tyrion. We have succeeded in our mission objective. Now, what skills... Oh. They built him Blood of Anirian. Bunch of control negatives that just don't matter. He's actually built up mostly correct. I don't think we need to worry about those free points in Master Strategist. Now, what we're going to do with him is we are going to build up a stack of Sisters of Avalorn, and then we're gonna go rock up on the Wood Elves, on the Dark Elves. That's our mission, ladies and gentlemen. We have our Tyrion. We have Tyrion. He's actually built relatively correctly, and we can proceed with the mission goal. Let me build in this part of the world the anti-corruption
The
building.
Star Lance strikes.
Not right now, no, because we physically can't. Yeah, we need to build the anti-corruption building because otherwise we're gonna have a bit of a Zeech problem. Just keep building it up. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Handmaiden
Hero.
of the
We'll take the
Everqueen.
hero and we'll strap it on to him.
I stand with you.
We take the building, we upgrade the gates. I don't think we really have to worry about attacks from that direction, right? But we might as well just upgrade everything we can. Now,
Greetings.
no non-aggressions with you.
doubts of a re-
Oh, he's down onto 1. He's down to 3 settlements. Okay, so he's not quite dead yet, but
Let's not allow pleasantries
that's
to delay.
unfortunate. The reality is, Tyrion as he exists now is not strong enough to go kill him. So, you would literally murder me. Now, I'm not going to pull out the Sword of Cain quite yet, or do I pull out the Sword of Cain? Maybe we pull out the Sword of Cain. Maybe I'm feeling a little bit, you know, I'm getting my bloodthirsty on, folks. Maybe I should pull out the Sword of Cain. It'd be fun, at least. It's funny that, you know, Empire has
What
all the, like,
matters do
you
you
can
wish
buy
to lay
people's
before?
friendliness by just paying money. But High Elves can't. You'd imagine that the High Elves, with their trading and their, would be willing to, like, buy people for money. Like, not, you know, not quite buy in the traditional sense, but, you know, they could be like, hey, you're my friend now. Let's do this. So, Crooked Moon is very strong. Iron Claw is very strong. Seems like most of the orcs are doing very good for themselves, which is good. I know they're not orcs; they're greenskins, right? But an orc's an orc. Let me listen to my own stream. Listen to my own stream. Now I'm a bit quiet, right? Listen to my own stream. Now I'm a bit quiet, right? Listen to my own stream. Now I'm a bit quiet, right? Okay, let's not do that again. That again. I think that's better, volume-wise. That again. I think that's better, volume-wise. That again. I think that's better. We don't want to create an infinite loop like I just did. Can I... at some point, this is stupid. One. There's one there. There's one there. Where's the other ones? So that's a Nurgle unusual location. 90,000 a pop, though.
The darkness is spreading. Son of the Phoenix.
Let's go be vengeful about it. Let's go murder him. Yeah, so we have the bloody hand problem. There's so many of them. I think we can get rid of one. I think we can, if we can find out what it does without indulging in more bloody hands than we need to. Damn it, they're back on land.
Master.
Let's go and intercept. Let's take you and let's go clear them out down south. Grey Point Rock has a new unusual site. What is it? Sartosan Vault. You know, I don't mind if they take that city. Sometimes I mind it's like, oh no, they can't take this building. It has a special settlement. That one, they can take it. I don't mind at all. So please go right ahead. Feel free. Negative diplomacy for all factions. Yeah, that's just some things you don't need. On the other hand, we can build this up quite nicely. We are gonna build nowhere specific. I don't think it matters. Yeah, we just keep building up. Blacklight Tower is now under our ownership.
Archmage.
So we have Bowmaster, Vanguard Master, and then we want to do Immovable Force. There we go. Should we jump in the ocean? No.
Your soul lost.
Prince Sigvald is back though. We need to kill that guy.
Everqueen's chosen.
Yeah, so many just issues.
Another triumph.
We were gonna go and
Dragon Prince.
move up, I think. Once again, coastal patrols. We just need to train up Tyrion. And we're going in with Tyrion. I'm not sure he can 1v1 anyone right now, but we give him a Sword of Cain and that's definitely gonna change. Hey, that's nice.
Restrain.
Nice of you to die. Nice of you to die.
Subjugate them.
There we go. That's all smooth. So we pick up the Sword of Cain. We make it over to Bellicor. Bellicor is technically not on the killing list, but I just need to fight something along my way north, because otherwise we won't have enough people to kill. Should I hire some handmaidens? I think I should. You know, he likes his... He's a little bit of what we might call a bit of a man whore, you know? Like the book, once again, so far, my review of the first Tyrion and Teclis book is that it spends a lot of time setting up the world. So there's a lot of talk about, like, here's Lawfern, here's Anirion, and like all of these things, and like, it obviously, because at the end of the day, you need to remember that every single Warhammer book, and I do mean every single one, yes, including the one you personally like, absolutely, is used to sell figures. It's used to sell miniatures, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. That's a good thing, because like I care. At least I have a shelf full of Skaven, right? I care about this world, but at the end of the day, it needs to set up this world and this universe and these things so that it makes people want to buy the stuff. And once again, that can sound a little bit cynical, and I know it does, but it is true. It's like every single book GW will ever release is made to sell you a set of an army, maybe preferably not just a figure, but made to sell you an army, and then on top of that, ideally, you get attached to the lore and you buy more stuff. And that's perfectly good. That's a good thing. Genuinely. Once again, I know it kind of sounds bad, right? But it is genuinely a good thing. It is a world that you can get attached to, and that's the best kind of world. Like, that's what Star Wars used to be for me. And I still like Star Wars. I kid my, like, I know I said they're past tense for a second, but let's be honest. I still quite like Star Wars. I might have to be more specific about what Star Wars I like. So I like my Clone Wars. I like my my prequels more than I like anything Disney has ever made. Well, okay, I take that back. Rogue One is not... I'm gonna be a basic bitch. Rogue One is not bad, and Clone Wars Season 7 is definitely excellent. But you know, it kind of feels a bit, you know, it's kind of like cheating to compare those to like what Disney Star Wars actually is, right? I am cheating a little bit. Now let's fight her. Let's really just pump it up. I'm winning. She's not as indestructible as I thought she was. She is very indestructible, though. Just not quite as bad as I thought. Once I killed her, then I can move on to the other stuff. Oh, are we going to kill her? I mean, she's healing, right? She's healing rather fast. And how's the front lines doing? They're doing good. I think we're going to go in over there. Let's kill him. Did I just see some disgusting magic from my corn worshippers? That does not... Oh my god. Uh-oh. Turns out she is still a problem. Now, we are going to melee here. And we're going to melee there. Now, why are my archers not shooting? It very much says they are, but the game is lying to me.
We will obey.
Now, let's try to fire breath. I think fire breath is a good way to kill more units than it's worth. I'm just trying to sit on the sidelines. I'm gonna heal him up. It's good. Does it heal allies? No, it's just him. Let's just heal him up. Let's fight this guy. Cormac. We're just kind of gonna sit still. But yeah, so it sets up the world. So you learn a lot about Lawfern, you learn a lot about the court of the Phoenix King, and honestly, like a good 20% of the book, the start of the book is like, maybe not full 20%, but like a good chunk of the start of the book is setting up just the Battle of Anirion, like who Anirion was, the last stand, because Anirion held off 4 greater demons, like, and yes, and that is 4 greater demons. Kairos. Now they don't mention him having 2 heads, so I think he might have been like his one-headed self back then. But yeah, he fought Kairos, he fought Nakari from literally Total War, like exactly who you're thinking of when I say Nakari, and he fights like a random Great Unclean One, and I think a random Bloodthirster. So, but the important part is that, yeah, is like he beats all of those people because he is holding the Sword of Cain at that point, and he is as much of a one-man doom stack as Sword of Cain makes you think a one-man doom stack is in, there we go, we won, ladies and gentlemen. That was a bit messy. If she had actually doubled down on killing Imric, we would have lost. But hey, we won it. Let's, yeah, so he kills all of us, and he kills them one by one, and it really hurts him. Let's not kid ourselves. Like, they still get him good because, like, you know, the Slanesh demon uses poisons and, like, the Nurgle demon gets him sick and all those things. But he manages. He kills all four and they create the vortex, which is that thing at the center of Ulthuan that takes the magic out of the world, which saved the world. And that's, like, not even, like, a stretch. Like, that vortex saved the world because it lowered the amount of power chaos has in the world. It stopped them from just being able to, like, manifest freely. Now, same as, like, 40k now, demons kind of have to, like, they have to have, like, something to power them up. But Nakari survived. Which obviously demons never really die, but, like, Nakari, like, hid inside the vortex, like, as a, like, not even Nakari, even Nakari doesn't 100% know what they did there. But, like, they hid inside the vortex and they managed to survive, and it comes out many centuries later, I think like 6,000 years later. And he obviously wants to have vengeance on the blood of Anirion. So anyone who's descended from Anirion. Now there's three technically main lines from the blood of Anirion. There is the line that descended from the Everqueen. So that's his daughter, Anirion's daughter. Now, Anirion thought that all of his kids were dead and his wife was dead. Now, his wife very much was dead. And he went a little bit crazy over the whole thing. You know, I don't blame him. If I thought my wife and kids were dead, I probably wouldn't be too huge on the whole thing either. I don't blame him. I don't want to lose that unit, so we're going to fight this out manually, unfortunately. I don't blame them. Like, it's reasonable. It's sensible. I kind of get it. But here's the thing, right? At the same time, he gets another wife. Not really, like, in the loving way, more in the, like, I have a lot of anger issues and a lot of frustrations and, you know, pillow buddy. I'm going to call her that, a pillow buddy. Kind of doesn't hurt. And she helps him magically because she can, like, help him with, like, the pain, and she gives him, like, sleeping potions and all the stuff, like, mentioned by, like, Pancreas. Like, but, like, there's no love. Like, he mentions the love making. I'm going to use that word. I'm not sure how Twitch or YouTube feels about me mentioning the other stuff. The love making is pretty good, and she is attractive. He is aware that she is hot, but he doesn't, like, he's not, like, distracted by it, you know. So, and he has a kid, Malekith, who, you know, becomes exactly who you think Malekith is if you know what a dark elf is. But let's focus on the other line. He had 2 kids with his first wife, who was the first Everqueen, and he thought both of those kids were dead. So the first kid became the new Everqueen as his daughter, and that starts the line of Everqueens that you see today. Then you have the second line, which is his son, who just became a guy, I think, and, you know, had kids and every day. So there's 6,000 years later, there's a lot of people that share a bit of a connection, a common ancestor, like in the real world, right? Now, elves don't have that many kids, so there's not as many people as you'd think that come from that bloodline. But it's still enough. And Nakari is like, you know what? I might not be able to get my vengeance on the guy who hurt me specifically, but I'm definitely going to go kill every single, you know, of his aunts, of his children I can get my hands on. And he does. So, using the cult of Slanesh, because, you know, even in Ulthuan, there'll always be, like, that one guy who's getting a little bit too horny, and that one guy who's getting a little bit too excessive. And, you know, that's what the pleasure cults are, you know, because that's what Marathi, like, started, like, the pleasure cult and all of that. And it's working. Like, he does, like, kill off a lot of them. But obviously, after a time, the High Elves start realizing what's going on. Like, okay, this demon seems to be targeting specific like, at first they thought it was just random attacks, right? And they realized, okay, there's a pattern here. There's some like, you know, sense to the madness. Let's, and they move him to the Temple of Anirion. Now, if you look at the Total War map, you'd think that the Temple of Anirion is not this, like, big deal, because it doesn't look like a big deal. It's just like a little pyramid. It's a bit strange. It's near Lothern. But what that is the Temple of Assyrian. Literally the big place. It's the big holy site. It's powered with the priests of Anirion, and it really, like, juices up the Phoenix King. So generations of Phoenix King have walked into the flame and have come out of it with the blessing of Anir. Now, end times, and even it's actually mentioned, I was surprised to see that it is mentioned that, like, future the future Phoenix Kings are not in Aaron do need some protection to be able to walk into the flame. They can't just walk into it naturally. Now, it's important to note that that is because they are not technically worthy. So, according to the End Times books, they are cheating, and they don't actually deserve to be Phoenix King. They go here, right? So this is the Shrine of Assyrian, and it is basically like a fortress temple. And inside is a Flame of Assyrian, and they move him there because what the Phoenix King is looking to do is ideally Nakari, and look, I'm not going to spoil the book, right? But if Nakari attacks there, he will be able to have the support of all of the High Elves because, like, you know, they attack the holy site. It's unacceptable. So, you know, and then he'll have much more diplomatic support because everything, you know, everything the High Elves ever do has diplomacy in mind because that's just how they are, right? But yeah, that's where we're at. I'm not going to spoil how it ends. Not going to spoil any of that. It's a good... So far, my review is there's a lot of setup, but if, like me, you haven't actually read a lot of, like, High Elf lore, now you get a little bit of a glimpse into High Elf society when you read the Gotrek and Felix book with Teclis. You do see a little bit of that, but you don't quite get as much as, like, it's good to get that lore in my opinion. I don't think I'm worse off for getting that lore, and I'd recommend it. It's a good book. It's worth the read so far. I haven't read the other two because it's free. It's a trilogy. I haven't read the other two books, but I definitely will because I want to get them read like before next week's stream with Aislinn. Now, it's interesting. Aislinn is mentioned in the End Times. It's kind of being a bit of a douche. I mean, it depends. It's a matter of perspective, right? And that's the whole thing, is that they're having a civil war, right? The Elves are having a civil war. So there's two sides to it, as like any civil war. And there is a people who think that Malekith is the true Phoenix King. Now, what you make of that development is unclear. Is up to personal interpretation. Obviously, some people really dislike it. Some people can kind of see. I can see the argument for it. That doesn't mean I like it. I agree with the take that, like, but like the main issue, and we're gonna get into strong like spoilers for Tyrion. So Tyrion starts off by being like, there's two sides to Tyrion. There is the fuckboy side. There's the like confident fuckboy, confident, everything you could like expect. Like, right, he is charming, pleasant, unsophisticated, but like tall, attractive, all of those things, right? And literally, and I'm not even exaggerating, in the book he sleeps with like 3 to 4 people, one of which being his cousin. Like, so far. And like, yeah, the cousin thing is a bit weird, but yeah, he sleeps with his cousin. And he sleeps with like pretty much anyone, like everyone's attracted to him. And if he feels like it, he gets his way with, you know. So there is that. But you can tell there is this dark side because he has a duel. And now, as you can imagine with Tyrion, Tyrion is incredibly gifted with combat. Like, he picks up a sword and without training he knows how to use it, give or take. And with and he knows how to do all of these things, like anything combat related, anything strategy, because he's not the smartest boy. Tyrion, Teclis is the like artistically smart one, right? But like Tyrion understands strategy, understands rules, chess, like anything like that. If he can, like, if there are rules to it, when he's really, it just clicks with him naturally. But he gets challenged to a duel because there are these factions inside the High Elves who fear the return of anyone who can pull the Sword of Cain, and he's definitely one of those people, because like there are rules around pulling it, and he has it, so he can do it. So what they're aiming to do is they are aiming to kill him before he can become that guy. 5 melee attack and 5 melee defense for heroes. Like, don't get me wrong, it's going to take forever to train it, but it is technically good for Tyrion, right? So let's do that. So he reaches this like duel, and it's one of the best duelists in the entire continent even, right? He is just, my allies have abandoned me because I declared war on a minor random faction, and I lost the support of like 3 faction. That's just weird. Let's kill him. Did I just lose a unit? I clicked too fast. I didn't think I'd lose a unit. Yeah, I lost a unit of spearmen fighting an Arachnarok Spiner, and like, yeah, I wasn't losing a unit. The game is lucky that I clicked so fast. Let's buy that.
High Elven Archmage.
Let's kill her. So, and he kills this person he's dueling,
Need
right?
not fear our
And you might be like,
lessons.
oh, of course he does it. He's the protagonist of the book. But he does it almost effortlessly. And what he notices is that, like, it doesn't bother him. Like, he is perfectly comfortable killing. And that's the first indication you get of the dark side to the perfect prince. And yes, it's an archetype, but archetypes are not necessarily a bad thing, right? Because sometimes, you know, you need an archetype to, like, go in a specific direction. And they kind of do, because, like, where he would be normally is, like, I'm the protagonist, and nothing is wrong. Like, okay, I have a bit of a bad side, and I get a bit violent, but, like, I'm a good person. It's like, is he a good person? No, like, it's not clear, right? And obviously the end times say, no, he wasn't, and he pulled the Sword of Cain, and he murdered like, he falls under the influence, and Marathi pushes him, right? Because, as I mentioned yesterday, Marathi, like, kind of falls for him, because not in, like, you know, like, I see my husband in him kind of way, because he looks exactly like him, so when he pulls the Sword of Cain and like, all of that, like, he falls under influence. And let's be honest, he's enough of a fuckboy that's not like, oh no, the perfect saint. Like, he probably didn't mind it too much. At least I love making. But yeah, there is a side to him that it is set up. Like, there is enough set up that you can kind of understand, oh, okay, what the hell are these ogres doing? I just realized what these ogres are doing. There's like an uber duper camp. I thought they had fixed that by now. There is a side to him that has that dark side, but in theory, it's not necessarily like, just because he has a dark side doesn't mean that they were gonna like go quite that bad, but they did. Yeah, so
The true of heart
make of that what you will,
always
really.
find a woman.
Like, I can see the setup, and because he pulls a Sword of Cain, he definitely gets much more violent, much more brutal. It really messes with you. Like, the control negatives you get from pulling the Sword of Cain are not just like game balance changes. They are actually like real downsides from pulling that thing. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this, people, because look at this thing. This is like hilarious. And that is, wow, my colors are really off doing that. I'll have to take a screenshot on my phone or something. But like, yeah. That is definitely something, isn't it? This right is not available. So, yeah, he has that dark. Like, once again, whether or not you feel like his fall, and technically his fall is a bit of a strong term, right? But like, what happens to him is set up or not. Like, I haven't read the whole book. Right now, you're definitely hinting at it, and you're definitely like can see it. Oh, God, she's back. Let's build up as much as we can. It's definitely hinting at it. I don't think so far in the first book it's quite addressed. Now, obviously, they spent a lot of time worrying about it, because like the curse of Ennd, the fact, so any of his descendants, because he pulled the Sword of Cain, right? He did a little bit of an oops, a little bit of a fuck up, you know. They know it's a known thing, because Kalidor Dragontamer, who was the bestest wizard, told the world like, hey, his ancestors gonna be a little bit wacky, right? He does announce it, kind of spoils the secret, right? But like, they know it, and every single descendant is tested, and they go to the Shrine of Assyrian, the place I just mentioned there, and they go and they get tested, and they find out if there's something wrong with them or not, and they check for like chaos stigmata, so like any mutations, any marks, and then they do like a soul test, and like, is he a good person? And they both pass. So once again, what you make of that is what you make of that. Like, it's good. I like these books, and it's written by the same guy who wrote Gotrek and Felix books. So the William King, who wrote, you know, the earlier Gotrek and Felix book, who you know would consider to be the really good ones. It's written by William King, so I personally recommend it. That's my advice. It's like, read those books. Read a lot of books. Like, if you've played the game for any amount of time, which you're watching this on YouTube and you're watching this on Twitch, right? So you probably have watched the game a little bit, you'd probably do enjoy the game somewhat. I recommend just reading books about the world, because like you learn so much, because like I see the Shrine of Assyrian, and I can kind of figure out what it's about. Like, you know, I can probably a holy site, right? But the fact that you can build a whole settlement in a holy site is a bit strange, but it is what it is. For like, once again, you get the special building, and it comes with like some benefits, right? Phoenix Guard, blah blah blah. But like, it doesn't really stick out that much. But like, it is a big deal kind of location. Let's go pick up the sword. We're on our way, folks. We're actually gonna like pull this sword, get this show on the road. Marafi's back. Let's go kill her. Go. That's one problem dealt with. Whew.
They must die.
Yeah, they must die. That's the other thing, is like, so we haven't met Alariel yet. Spoilers for the first book. You don't meet her, at least where I'm at. Will you? Probably. Like, obviously, you know, and that's the other part, is like his decisions that he makes really cause a lot of impacts in the world. Because if you don't know, I'm gonna hold my hand up if you don't want to hear the spoilers. He has a child with the Everqueen. Spoilers for you. And because he has that child with the Everqueen, like, you know, the Everqueen's child would have had the Curse of Cain. Now, oh, I really should have kept the hand up. My bad. I kind of goofed that up. I'm still new to this. So the Everqueen's child would have had the Curse of Cain, right? And that would have been really bad in the future, because because nobody would have tested her. So there would have been a whole generation of people who were never tested for the negatives of having the Curse of Cain. Probably would not have been that great. But Tyrion doesn't think these things through, right? Tyrion is just like, wifey hot, like girl hot. I saved her life. Of course she'd want to sleep with me. I am God's gift to women, right? That's basically his thought process. Like, there's not a lot of big thinking going on, right? So far, at least. Like he's simple in like the classic way, you know, the classic protagonist way of, I didn't think it through, and I will deal with the consequences when it happens, kind of way, you know. Tor Akarez needs the anti-corruption building. Yeah, let's build the anti-corruption building. But I think this actually is clearing up. Like, the corruption's going down from the local army, and from the fact that I destroyed one of them. So he doesn't really think things through, and that kind of comes to bite him in the ass. Now, once again, I'm gonna assume that if you're this far in the video and I've already spoiled a bunch of stuff, you're probably down to listen to more spoilers. The other thing that happens is Tyrion, Teclis, uses the fact, and I think I've mentioned this on a previous stream, so sorry if I'm repeating myself, but Teclis uses the fact, but it's not an actual descendant of the Phoenix King, because to bring back Nagash in the end times, they round up a bunch of people from the various gods, related to the various gods. So they get the Fey Enchantress of Petrona, and they make her a vampire, and they like torture her. Make of that what you will. They get Volkmar the Grim, so the one in Africa that everybody forgets exists. I forget he exists. I only played him because I read that lore blurb. Because here's the thing, Volkmar, the Grand Theogen, so basically this world's Pope, is a direct descendant of Sigmar, like an actual descendant. So they get that, and they get some other people connected to the various other gods. And what they think they're getting is they're getting Aliafra, who, in theory, is the child of Teclis, of the Phoenix King, and also is the child of the Everqueen. So it's like the perfect magical cocktail, really effective, blah, blah, blah. But they made a little bit of what we're going to call a bit of an oopsie. Because Aliafra, as we've just discussed, is not the Everqueen's child. She isn't. She is the child of Tyrion, who never went and never goes, even like in the later stage, he never goes through the fire of Assyrian. So we never actually know whether he would have been deemed worthy or not. I think that's one of those interesting questions they leave open-ended. Let's see. Which one gives me speed 15%? That's pretty good. But what gives me the best benefits? I think the ability to vroom vroom like a rocket, right? Ooh, Vanguard deployment though. Physical resistance is only 3%. It's not worth it. Leadership, he's not going to break. Melee defense plus 3 is pretty good. I think we're going to go with speed 15%. Like that really adds up. Because once again, Tyrion is a hell of a rocket. Now let's have a little conversation about his skills. Usually, what you want to do is you want to get Unifier because it's diplomatic, control income from all buildings in the province he's in. Recruitment, global recruitment is reduced. Like these benefits here, 10% income all army, are way better than his melee line. I really hope they change that in the future. But I'm not here to build him economically optimally, folks. We are here to make Tyrion ruler of the Sword of Cain, destroyer of worlds. Tyrion. We are here to really crack some skulls, destroy the world, unga bunga, our way through. That is the plan. Now we are going to keep those hand things going because we want to use them to our advantage. Did he capture somewhere? He did. She did capture somewhere. Wow, that is that's a neat settlement. I wonder what the lore is behind that. Because I'm using a mod that changes the settlements appearances to better match like lore blurbs and stuff. And I'm wondering what the story behind that place is. I think, and maybe I'm bullshitting myself, but I think I can get rid of this army. I can take her. I can shove her as an agent for now. We'll have her go up north, and then we fire this mage. One less army to deal with. We build that up, and we build this up. There we go. So, yeah, like I can get it. I get it. I really do. Like it's simple. Like they are, once again, there's nothing particularly complex. So obviously Teclis is crippled. It's probably kind of autistic. He's really good with like the learning, his areas of interest. So he really wants to learn magic, but obviously he's really, really sick and he's really kind of resentful that his brother is in such good health. Is it a bit stereotypical? Once again, yeah, but it's functional. You get the idea. And they make a good point of like hammering it in home that, you know, it's really weird because like sickness doesn't really affect the high elves much. So it's kind of just weird that he is affected by sickness in general. Like it's a bit unusual. And that I like. There are aspects to it, but yeah, we're getting to the point where his dad, their dad, is gonna get in a car raid. Spoilers, people. Spoilers. It's very obviously foreshadowed because like he has that moment where it's like he will like their dad says something when they leave, and like the actual unironic thing, and it says like he'll think about this for many years to come. It's like well, that's a death flag if I've ever heard it. I think I'm gonna let her die. She's level 20, and there's nothing I particularly care about in this army, so I'm gonna let that army die because I think I will get if they actually do get bored and they siege it, I will get benefits out of that. And if they don't get bored and they don't break the siege, then I get benefits out of that too. So all in all, I'm going to run that risk. Is there a noble... What is the noble trait? Is it like movement range? It's replenishment. Okay, let's just build that up. Which one gives me movement range? Is it... It's not... It's lore masters maybe. Let's take a medic one. Do you give me movement range? Training. It won't be noble. I've already done that. I've already checked mage and I already checked hammer. So they don't have a movement range hero. Maybe that's what the new one gives me. So that's weird. I was kind of hoping. Now here's another thing that I want to do this stream. I think I want to go steal people's heroes. Who owns? Yeah, now just go make money. Like what the hell, lady? You just broke your deal with me and now you just want to be friends again. It's weird. Follow as a Nagash. I'll take it. Sure. So once again, it's very notes like. You just, once again, the main point that book exists is an exploration of the world, and in that it achieves itself spectacularly. It's very well, it's a very, like, proper explanation of the world. We're gonna fight this, ladies and gentlemen. We have no chance of losing. I refuse to believe we can lose this. The game lies to me. It has lied to me many times before, and it will do so again. So we're gonna take the Sword of Cain and we're gonna start walking up north. We are gonna kill everything in our way, and we're gonna try to avoid legendary lords. Now we're not actually trying to like fight everyone. That's an important detail. We are specifically looking to fight various legendary lords and kill them. Now, right now, having a stack of Sisters of Avalorn is mostly there to stop me from like needing to like pause fighting every few and once in a while. But okay, Marafi's coming. We actually do want to kill this army, right?
Ever onward.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's build ranks.
For the Ever Queen.
You will serve as my Marafi killer. I'm pretty sure he can solo Marafi, but we'll take a backup. You two can go be my Marafi killers. Let's make sure to not get shot at too badly.
Lakoi.
We have a lot of handmaidens, don't we? Look at me. Okay. Let's
Acknowledge.
let's just build up ranks here because we actually outrange them massively. Oh, ow. Wow, okay. I didn't realize like how much they would hurt. Let's just kill them. I missed. Yeah, we missed mostly completely. Nah, you know what? I got good value out of that. Alright, so Marafi can replenish, like come in, but she just doesn't have the unicap. Ow! I hate him. I hate him so much. I hate that they can just do that. They're like, you die now. And I do.
Sister of
Let's go. Let's cast magic everywhere. Let's go. Beat her up. Let's blink over here. Let's cast that on her. Let's do my melee stat buffs. And let's do this somewhere over here. Now let's pull back.
Spearman. We will obey.
Alright, we're recovering. That was a bit messy. Let's go. We broke off Marafi. Let's kill the next group. Let's give him the speed. Oh, he already took the speed boost. He's already really fast anyway. It doesn't matter. Damn it. Stop it. At least I caught that a little bit. I really need to stop getting shot at, and the best way to do that is to engage.
We go.
Let's keep moving, keep dancing. You two,
Maiden of the Ever Queen.
go into melee. You two, go into melee. You two, go into melee. Let's go. Let's cast that there.
High Priestess. In thrust.
I think we're fine. I might have to keep an eye on them. Let me keep an eye on our health. The game wasn't lying. This is actually a bit of a tough fight in terms of like,
Crush them.
we just lost probably a sister of Avalon, I think. I think we just lost one of my sisters, yeah. We are losing a bit of health over here. Let me cast that. I'll fix that. Oh my god, they have so many casts. I don't, yeah, this is a bit much.
Will be done. Assyrian guides us.
Let me go chariot around. No, that's a terrible idea. That was a terrible idea. Not a good plan. I just lost Alario because I wasn't paying attention. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not having a good fight.
Mage.
Let's save up some magic.
Seeking the foe.
Let's save up some magic. We're gonna go in.
As you say, by Alariel.
We are gonna... How much does it cost? It costs 15 to cast naturally. Where are my handmaidens? Are they doing killing things?
Ready.
Let's be careful not to lose her. We're literally just gonna turbo cast right there.
Draw back.
Setting forward.
Which is my official term for murdering them.
I go then.
Please. Thank you. There we go. Let's cast that right there. How are we doing over here? There we go. Look at that. Ral somehow broke simply by existing.
Handmaiden of the Everqueen. Warrior maiden.
Please don't break again, whatever happens. I think we need to use cheaper spells next, assuming we get her back. Which we should, right? I think we should. He says, losing her would kind of suck. And we lost her. We got a melee lord coming in. We might want to redo this fight, but I kind of don't want to. Assuming we win this, we take it. Like, my physical resistance matters a hell of a lot in this fight. Yeah, they are underwhelming in melee, aren't they? Like, if you treat them like they're just melee heroes, you'll get sorely disappointed. They're not. Just kill the Lord, please. There we go, thank you. We win this. Ugly victory, but we win it. Very ugly victory. I'm getting sloppy, because I just want it to be over. I just want to focus on my Tyrion farming now. Like, look, the good news is, we only lost one sister, and we lost a Lario. And we killed the whole thing. Pretty much. We really should have, like, set up a position further back and, like, done this smartly. All in all, it is what it is. We can't change the past. I mean, we could literally just undo the past. But I am committed to my plan. We are going to stick with it. And I don't care. I mean, I do care. I care a lot. I'm complaining about it. But I don't care. I'm coping. And we keep all of our sisters alive. So it's literally just... okay, so let's just keep killing the last few. They might even come back. I probably should have, like, chased them. No, that one is coming back anytime soon. Who are we going to hire for this army? We'll just hire him. And let's just... Really? This is why the game lives. When I say the auto resolve lives to you, this is what I mean. Oh, but we need to be careful, because if I pull out too many things, then they can just... If I don't pull out the right things, they will still kill it because of their abilities. So the game might have a point. Like, it's not as entirely as ridiculous as it seems. Everybody's gonna hide in a bush, and we're just gonna kill out. We're gonna find and kill out one unit of shades. Yeah, look, they're really beat up. So I don't think the orbital abilities can kill. I think killing the handmaiden is a bit of a stretch, right? I don't think he can quite do that, but he can definitely probably. She's hidden good. You in the bush. Does not count as bush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. They're all in the bush. He's not in the bush. And then let's hide them over here. Hidden. You always want to check that they're hidden, because sometimes, as you just saw, the game is like, nah, that tree is not good enough. You three are in charge of the slaughter. Let's go find them and kill them. Let's go. Let's spread out a bit. We found them. There we go. The game lies to you, people. The game tells you, oh, you're going to lose 6 units to that. Don't listen to the game. So, we are now going to go pull out the Sword of Cain, and we can begin, finally, after quite a little bit of wait, we can begin doom stacking. We're going to take Tyrion, we're going to take him up north, we're going to kill everyone we need to kill up north, and then we can begin the adventures. Thanks, Megaton. I will. Yeah. Yeah, so. We didn't lose anything, but I hate, it's those, like, that's the thing that makes the game, like, this is the auto-resolve results that, like, people complain about. It's like, I have 30 units. Yeah, some of them are beat up, right? But there's nothing on the enemy side. The game thinks I'm going to lose, and now I have to, like, fight it out manually. That's the stuff that, like, can frustrate people about this game. I don't entirely blame them. So, let's go. Tyrion next turn. We are gonna spend some money, upgrade the various things we need to upgrade. Ragliano, da-da-da, da-da-da. Let's go. Yep. Take that. Build this. Build that. Upgrading outposts is useless, like generally speaking. Like I'm never gonna recruit any of these units, but I am planning to maybe steal legendary lords. I'm deciding what I actually want to do with that as part of my like side objectives. Because like Gotrek gives a lot of boost to his army that he's in, which technically are boosts I would apply to Tyrion. And Felix is also very good as a lord support. But so, do I want to go steal them? The Golden Knight from Kislev I think also gives some benefits, but I don't own the DLC for Kislev, and I don't really want to own the DLC for Kislev just to do this little meme stack. So I'm not giving the game $5 just to meme stack like 2% more efficiently. I don't even think Kislev's still alive on the map right now, so it might even be a waste of time. But I think definitely Tyrion, Gotrek and Felix are always alive, because you know those two live forever. Yeah. Whew. So you'll notice that here there used to be there's rocks, right? There's rocks on the coast, and that used to be where the Dark Hills, like a lot of their like black arcs, used to be. And now you buy like Max, what is a black arc? A black arc is, imagine like a mountain that floats on the ocean and like just wandered off. They sailed and now you might be like, that sounds stupid. Remember, the entirety of Ulthuan, so all of this is floating. Ladies and gentlemen, for the all of you watching right now, let's witness the big event. We're gonna garrison him at the Sword of Cain, and then
The Reaper.
we begin. Ward save, 20% melee attack plus 25. Magical attacks, armor piercing damage, Sword of Cain, and unbreakable. We have begun the quest. We need to bum rush so that we can get into a fight as soon as possible. We have begun. Once again, they are here mostly to just support him so that I don't have to auto-resolve every single fight I ever get into. Don't worry about them though. They are literally the hangers-on of the operation. We are gonna take him as coastal defense. Now, you know what? He's gonna sail over here and we're gonna go and do stuff with him. So yeah, we have begun. We have our list. We need to kill a lot of Dark Elves. Actually, the Dark Elves are surprisingly good stats you want to get. Valkyria's up north. Sigvald's up north. We will then move into... we will go this way. We'll take out everyone we need to kill over here. Then we're going to move over here. And we're going to take out everyone and we're going to keep wandering over this way. That is the game plan, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to conquer the world. Let's keep building up the economy of this region because it's one, as I've mentioned many times now, it is by far one of the best economic regions you can build. Let's build out that, and let's build this out. Let's build that. Let's begin. They are really just sieging that one settlement, the Blacklight Tower. Such a sketchy name for a place, but they're really just sieging it out. So I don't mind if they want to just siege me out forever. I'll take it. Let me just check one thing. Like, this is my... which account is this? Yeah, there's 2 accounts now. Let me just check Max in Japan. And then from there, I just want to make sure that the stream is running correctly. You know, it's always good to like... yeah, there we go. I can hear myself. Don't forget. I think the quality looks good. Yesterday I was having some big issues with the quality on YouTube, and I think we've definitely fixed that. So, yeah, we look better now. Things look better. So I'll just leave that open now. Turn off the sound though. Ah, the attack finally came. Can I win this? Do I have walls? I have walls, right? Now, I can't hurt her. I physically cannot kill her. So am I wasting my time? How much spell is 30? Only 30? Nah, we're wasting my time. The reality is I just physically won't be able to kill her. So there's no point to it. unfortunately. Yeah, stolen by the enemy. That sucks. Actually, you know what? A banner's witness would have been good. An unusual location at the Eagle Gate. I love that everywhere can have unusual locations now. Ambush defense chance. In that particular, that's not the most useful one I've ever seen. I'm gonna be honest.
Tyrion.
Let's get Tyrion. We need to get him fighting as soon as possible. I don't know how long I have. Let's see. Blood Voyage is gone basically. Tyrion's remaining. We'll find out what that does in a minute. So, first thing, control. I don't think. Maybe I don't have to fight at this stage. I don't pull it out because, and I'm admitting fully now, pulling out the Sword of Cain is not something you really want to do in an actual real. When you're not like meme building like what I'm doing here, it's not something you actually want to do. Like the downsides dramatically overrule the positives, and it's the same. Okay, in lore, in like lore, maybe not. But in gameplay here, like having one lord who can doomstack. A lot of lords can doomstack with or without the Sword of Cain. Tyrion can doomstack with or without the Sword of Cain. But the amount of downsides you're getting for the amount of benefits you're getting is not worth it because like you obviously lose a lot of money, right? So getting a second lord who can, getting a second army with all the money you're saving is worth more than just than the downsides. Cult of Pleasure, Clan Pestilence, Followers of Nagash. Okay. I wonder how they're going to do Nagash. Because like from a balance perspective, he should be a one-man Doomstack, right? The issue is if you build him like a one-man Doomstack, then he's not very fun. So do you make the one-man Doomstack a reward? Like, you know, like the mod does. There's a Nagash mod that's very popular that makes it kind of like a reward. He starts off pretty weak and he gets stronger. And like, yeah, but also you need to remember that CA likes to sell people power. CA realizes a lot of people play this game in order to be really completely overpowered. So because of that, like there is an argument that they will just make him, what is this? You actually attack me. Does he count as a dark elf? That's my $1 million question here. Does this guy count as a dark elf and can he do all of the dark elf stuff? Because I really I know they're just hangers on so I don't have to manually fight everything, but I really don't want to have to manually fight everything. It's quite a big army, to be fair. And there are 2 units of Reaper Bolt throwers that I need to deal with at least. So Tyrion is going to go in, he's going to Sword of Cain them, and at least we deal with the negative consequences. This is a map. It's a copy of another map. Like this map exists in 2 different versions. This is just a recolor. I like it though. It's a good map. It decently balanced. There's a lot of trees though, which is pros and cons. We're gonna try to run into the trees immediately. Tyrion, prepare to fight. Honestly, building Vanguard on deploy, like speccing him for the Vanguard deployment would have actually been a good build too. But we picked what we picked. What are my stat line right now? We have 65% fire resistance. We have 25% missile, 20% physical, and 38% ward save, 28% spell resistance. Let's see how far we can take that. Let's just ignore them. If they don't want to engage me, I'm not going to engage them. Like, speed is really good too. But Vanguard deployment would have been... Okay, there we go. We've made it. Okay, they're all hidden in the bushes now. Let's just kind of line up in a big spread. The artillery does not matter anymore. It's over. No. Let me line up a little bit, actually. Let me spread out. Let's force people into melee with me, because I physically do not fear the melee. Famous last words if I do end up going down, but I don't think I will. And this is the thing with a Doomstack like this, is like, it kind of gets boring. You physically can't lose, right? So, it kind of gets a little bit dry. Now, I am getting shot at a little bit much.
My power is yours. To war!
I don't have to worry about Tyrion. Are we actually taking damage? Yeah, we are, but we've killed everything. Oh no, the Hydra's going that way. Is that an artillery piece? It is an artillery piece. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go kill that. Let's go. No, not as fast as we can be yet, and we need to find out if I have another banner of swiftness, because I really need one. Ah, damn it. Turns out that our main difficulty is going to be keeping our side stack alive, because Tyrion himself doesn't. It's fine. It's interesting that the AI chooses to cycle charge against missile units. Like, that's objectively the wrong choice. But it's interesting that they like do that. I think we're about to Sword of Cain, everyone. Let me adjust position. Let me adjust position. Let me gun down what's left.
Eager for battle.
Let's kill him.
Happy to serve.
Let's go kill him. Yeah, thank you. That was smooth. So yeah, we've already started. You see, that's the thing with Doom stacks. It's like one-man Doom stacks, especially non-magical ones, right? You suffer with blobs, and that's why I'm so glad they added the Nemesis Crown. The Nemesis Crown is such a useful tool for the blobs, because once again, Tyrion normally would have to like fight every single one gradually, slowly, over and over and over and over again. Like, and obviously he's got his Sword of Cain, and even naturally he's got this Sunfang ability, so he can do a bit of like wave clearing, but it's not quite the same level as like killing everything. So, our first glorious battle. How much damage did we do? Probably less than some of these. 107, I feel like they did more than we did. So, 1,000, no, we definitely did more damage as Gold Valley.
Slaves are always
It's nice that they give you those metrics. The only metric that I wish the game gave me is casualties to yourself. I would love to know what I've self-inflicted. You know, when you're playing as like Chaos Dwarfs, I would love to know how many of my own men tragically died at my own hands.
servant.
Like that's just like a funny little metric I'd like to have. Okay, so we have arrived. I see Valkia. I see... We're gonna have to kill them. The reality is we have to kill them. But we do have a checklist. Valkia is definitely on that checklist. So we are arriving at the right place. We do some influence and some control. Let's just spend all of our money.
You seek illumination?
Yes. Yes. We don't even need to spend all of our money. Let's begin the big fights. Let's see if Teclis wants to confederate with us yet. This Teclis is the only one we're kind of missing. Him and obviously Alfarin. Do I want to kill Alfarin? I probably don't. Like, he doesn't own that much land anymore, so I could literally just line up an army in each city and then just kill him with Tyrion. But let's let him live. I don't think I need to kill... It's not 100% optimal, right? But I don't think I need to kill him. It's the best Tyrion we can, not the best Tyrion objectively. Because I think you can console command yourself to have, like, defeat traits and stuff, right? So I'm sure there's ways to, like, do all of this, like, without as much cheese. But I don't really want to do that. Yeah. Let's go. Let's win this. Okay, okay. So many factions. Easy fix. Let's kill them all. We have the Sword of Cain, people. We physically cannot lose.
Tyrion, heir of an Aryan. It shall be done.
Now we have landed. Let's get their attention.
Captured it. Defender of Ulfwine.
We are going to just focus on his melee stat line. I'm going to focus on his speed, right? I want to see how fast I can get him. Do I have a banner of swiftness? Because I lost one, and I'm really annoyed at myself for that. I right now do not have a banner of swiftness. I lost my only banner of swiftness. That sucks. What do I want to shove on him? I want to shove... Let's start with control. That doesn't hurt. Not too many control, though. Attrition. Anti-attrition is good. And Scarecrow banner. There we go. We want people to break. The faster you can kill people forcibly, the better it is. Kron Helebron has been destroyed. Doesn't matter. She will reappear with the really large Dark Hell faction over there. What are my victory conditions? I haven't been paying attention. I haven't done that quest. Wow. Okay, but she just died, so we're not doing that now. Let's go back to my lands. So I haven't done any of my Northern Invest, Southern Invest, and the Crown's Folly. We get Savior of Ulfwan. Pretty good. We need to destroy them. Okay. Vassal of Musillon, Skeggy, Harganef, and Conquada. And there we go, we just the Wood Elf chain. Okay. So basically just need to confederate the last two guys who really don't want to do it. Do we want to try to... Like, I always find that trying to influence spam someone into being your friend is very ineffective. But I feel like I have a lot of influence right now. I haven't even... Yeah, let's try to do that. And let's see if that changes anything about the guy. He doesn't like my treaties with specific people. Okay, but once again, we just forced him to be our turbo friend. Literally, my level pony levels of friendship.
A necessary pause.
We have arrived. So here, we're going to kill Sigvald is in one of those armies. Nakari is a look, it's pretty good, okay? It's not perfect. Where's Sigvald? Sigvald's not here. I'm not sure what Bellicor gives me, but we're definitely getting one off our list right now. Glad we cleared out the corruption. We build that up. We build you up. We build Lamia itself. Always build at the capital if you can. Because like the AI will usually then build better buildings there in the future. So. Very slow day. Very slow day. View-wise. That's okay. Sometimes it is. We just have to stream. Reichland. I need to find out who has a Nemesis crown. It probably is Carl, or like Carl faction, right? Because it spawns there, and he's doing pretty healthy. Like his Empire seems to be doing. Yeah, both Wissenlin and Nolan. Look, I'm looking at the mini map right now. Seem to be doing pretty okay. So, yeah. We also, you know, how I was saying we need to get Isabella von Karstein. We also probably need to get Vlad, because even if they manage to kill my Doom stack, I can literally just respawn in the next turn. You're doing pretty okay. We have a higher bid rate than the recommended. Well, the good news is that means all of you who are watching on YouTube are enjoying in the best quality. If you're watching it on Twitch, you know, Twitch caps the quality. It's kind of weird. I get it. I get it why you want to do that from like a cost perspective, but like, you guys are just gonna run off?
To victory.
All right. I'm gonna make sure you don't.
Ever loyal.
Let's go. Everybody's gonna die. Every single person is gonna die. Tyrion will live though. We have to kill Nakari. They're gonna do like his glorious ancestor. We're gonna kill Nakari. We're gonna kill Valkia, who technically wasn't there then, but she'll do the job. She'll be the corn stand. And there's no great unclean one, and there's no changer of ways. But honestly, what is a changer of ways gonna do? Changers of ways are not worth the trouble. I think we are gonna park our army into the corner. And we're just gonna, basically, we're not even gonna really micromanage Tyrion that much. Tyrion doesn't need to worry about it. Let's go kill what we can. All of you into the corner.
I go then.
Let's try to checkerboard. I could pause and checkerboard, but literally, they don't have missiles. So there's literally nothing they can do to kill Tyrion. Famous last words if they end up killing Tyrion. Wow, that snow is really bright. I can't see my own position. I don't know what that looks like on your screens, but for me, Jesus, I cannot see anything. And that sucks. Okay, what are we doing here? Alright, Valkyrie arrives, land. Land, you little chicken. There we go. Let's fight.
My power is yours.
There we go, we lock him into melee.
Eager for battle.
Let's kill everything.
Signer.
Because he's not a one-man Doomstack quite yet, you know, he's not my only man in the army, they do like not hyper focus him as much as obviously they would if like the AI tends to like hyper fixate when there's only one person. They will blob up and like blob. So they're not actually doing a blob, which makes it a little bit harder to kill them. Let's spread out.
Going.
Seeking the foe.
Ready. Forward.
Valkyria gave up. Oh, that's not good.
Advance!
Let's try to squeeze out. Let's kill Nakari. I said let's try to squeeze out. Alright, we're gonna fight. Fine. I guess we fight him. There we go. Let's make sure that everybody here dies. Let's kill that guy. Oh, you think you can kill me, do you? Cute.
Wielder of the winds.
Very cute. Valkyria. How are we doing on the Valkyria killing front? Yeah, we just do no damage to Valkyria. No missiles hurt her. Like Nakari was gonna die
Orders. Following echo.
after he's whipped my men. Like, I was gonna say kinky, but like... literally, I guess. It is Nakari. We are not hurting her at all.
Servant!
But we need a killer. Yeah, we got Nakari, that's good. Just fire a wheel on everything. When I can go assist him, I will. Because right now I'm killing 100 dogs. This is kind of not what I'd thought my glorious doom stack would be doing, but... Hey, she's dying. She is dying. I think that because I have magical melee, like, it counts for something. This is not going so good. If I lose this, it'll be embarrassing because I just gave a Sword of Cain to her. She's down to like 500 health, but she's healing again, so... Yeah. Okay, it's down to corn. Now, if I'm the only unit on the field, at least they'll group up on me. We probably... This is not great. Yeah, we did some good damage. We definitely hurt good. And we're fighting to the death here. Yeah, they broke. Okay, so now it's down to me. I think I can afford to do one cast now to kill the chaff. And then we want to... There, Wrathmonger. Ooh, those are hurting. Wow, okay. Please don't die. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Try to get Valkyria's attention in a one view. Oh, what the hell is this? I think they probably are focusing on it like a specific unit, right? Let's go in. Let's go into whatever this is. Ah, there we go. We healed up, back up, and now we're gonna do something fun. Need to kill Valkyria so she doesn't heal up too much. Let's go. It doesn't matter where it wanders off to now. That was a lot of kills. Are we gonna win though? I think Valkyria, I think we're in range. It's kinda hard to tell who's in range and who's not in range. Let's just fight. I think that's the point. Let's just triple speed this. There are entities in here that can hurt me. I just don't think I have the weight to like push my weight around. We are taking damage though. This is going to be embarrassing if we lose. Like, we are killing hundreds of units, but is it enough? I can't push my way out of here. I'm not going to make it. The balance of power is so weak now that I'm not going to be able to morale break them too easily. Please kill her. Like, units are breaking a lot. And if I can just start pushing my weight around, I can definitely make something out of this situation. It's not over yet. But this is why Doomstacks can get a bit dry. I need a Nemesis crown. I need the Nemesis crown. I try to kill Valkyrie. I really need to try to kill her. I just can't. I don't think she's hitting me, and I don't think I'm absolutely not hitting her. Let's go right in the middle. That way, no matter where it wanders off to, it's still very good. We just killed a huge chunk more. Yeah, we're getting this. We're working this out. We have begun, and that's definitely 2 huge ones for Tyrion. Tyrion's exhausted. I don't know if I can get perfect vigor. I think this probably is one that gives me perfect vigor. If there is, I should get it. Melee attack is lower. My melee defense is back up. That's good. Let's keep that defense up. Let's do one more spin. There we go. We're really slaughtering everyone here. Let's kill her, please. That's the issue, is I can't hit her. And if I can't hit her, this is going to go nowhere. We are dying because she can hit us now. Get out, get out, get out. Rematch. Unfortunately, we're going to have to rematch that. New plan, folks. We are going to put Tyrion in front of the sisters. We're not going to try to like charge in like we did last time. We're going to put him in front of the sisters, and they are going to be the thing that holds us all together here. So let's actually build a proper, I still can't see anything, but let's try to build a proper front line this time. That was not the best. We need actually, he's not strong enough that we can't just not use strategy yet, unfortunately. Because he doesn't have most of his stats, for starters. And I don't think his physical resistance, he does have a decent physical resistance stats, but it doesn't matter because right now we are fighting a lot of magic damage. Now, hopefully, the main point now is we're hopefully going to bait Valkyria into trying to 1v1 me on the ground. If she does that, then we've won. The enemy has approached, Nakari has approached, let's go. Everybody in position. Slight embarrassing failure to go. So we are now at 125 speed. Maybe we should have focused on other stats, but I really wanted to get his thing. Melee defense 100. I mean, it's nice, right? He is, like you can see, he has the stat line to back up. Now, can we get Valkyria's attention? That's the $1 million question here. Because everything else we can hold relatively. We just can't kill Valkyria with the. Does she seem like she's focused on me? She does. I didn't really do that much. I need to get to Valkyria. He doesn't have the mass. I think that's my main complaint about this guy, is he does not have the mass. We are fast, and we can definitely go in when we want to, right? We need to go hit Valkyria. She's so tiny though. You four, shoot him. Let's melt him. Go. Let's keep that up. Push, 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 push. Just get to her. Hit her. Come on. Just engage her. Yes, 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 yes.
Orders.
Heir of Anarion. I shall.
It's a nice cast. It's a nice cast. Look at that.
My power is yours.
I just need the handmaidens to fight a lot longer this time. We're hitting her. We're actually landing hits. They have reinforcements though. We just need to keep fighting this time. Now they definitely, I think they've held a lot longer this time. Still shooting. That's good. Like Tyrion hasn't lost half of his health fighting dogs. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Fight her. Fight her. Yes, 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 yes. It's my best chance. Fight her. If I can kill her, we've won this. That was a beautiful cast. Just keep fighting, just keep fighting. Just kill her, just kill her, just kill her, just kill her, please. Please, 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 please. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. So close. Alright, look, we're gonna get some beautiful Swords of Cain cast right now, but just need to kill Valkia. Yes. One more, one more, one more. That guy wants to fight me, I can fight him too. Damn it. Are we really gonna have to do this a third time? I hope not. Come on. I don't have like this is where you want Tamarcon. You want someone who can like just push their weight around, you know? He just can't do that. I'm taking big hits. There we go. That's a good section cleaned out. Hit her, hit her, hit her, hit her, hit her. Yes, yes, we got a hit. We got a hit. One more hit, one more hit, one more hit. Come on. Fight her. I also think that, like, honestly, I want to be facing her in general because she's the most likely to be able to hurt me hard. The rest of them, like, I have still 20%, 38, so I have 60% like physical. I don't fear like physical damage that much. I do fear her magic damage because she definitely has it. Yeah, she does.
Heir of Anarion.
Let's go, another cast.
At once. Honor bound.
I hate when it just doesn't go in the right direction. Ah, that is a good direction though. There we go, look at that. It's nice. If we can break them, they will most likely just get off the field immediately. I don't want to be surrounded. You take, so your melee stats are better if you're facing the enemy than if you're on the side. It doesn't matter so much with Tyrion because he's so small, so only so many people are hitting him. But it does matter with like Tamarcon or like the big units. You don't want them to be surrounded by the melee because they can really hurt him from the rear and stuff, where your stats are much weaker. I think we're holding. We have 2,000 health this time, and we are definitely holding better. I may deploy that as soon as possible so we can just get that going again for the next cooldown. Damn it. 2,000 health still. Exciting gameplay, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hit her, let's hit her. She can't be that far from me. It's kind of hard to tell. They're all the same color. And even I'm like red. A lot of animations. Definitely dropping health now. I got the Lord, I got the Lord, I got the Lord. I hit him a pretty good few times.
Received.
Now let's try to cast that here.
It is done.
Please don't go off the wrong direction. As I was saying.
Do not disgrace her. Immediately.
Ooh, come on. Hit her. Hit the other Lord then. Yeah, we got the other Lord. $600 health.
Signer.
Come on. 500 health. I'm gonna have to restart this, aren't I? I just need to find a way to basically get Valkia to solo me. Yeah. Annoying. Let's try that one more time. Not exactly the most exciting gameplay, but sometimes you just gotta do it. Like, I need a... Okay, so here's a new plan. We keep Tyrion inside my lines. Let's really strategize, because I can't seem to bait her, Valkia into coming at me. Valkia's pretty focused on the sisters, right? So let's bait Valkia into
Yes.
jumping a sister, and then we jump her in return. New plan. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I really can't see anything in that patch of snow. 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. And now we're going to keep him inside the lines, and then when she jumps a unit, we will jump her. We're going to win this. I stubbornly am refusing to, like... we could rewind the turn? No. We win this fight. We committed to the fight, and, you know, we're going to do the corn thing of Unga Bunga honorably. Okay, Valkia is arriving. Perfect. We might win this. Like, we're definitely hurting her a lot, aren't we? Like, I know, like, she's resisting a horrific amount of damage, but that's not a nothing amount of damage she's taking. Okay, let's go. This is the best chance we've got. This is really good. I don't know what the rest of their army is, but I'm not complaining. We got her. Ladies and gentlemen, that might have taken too many tries. Absolutely too many tries. But now we have won. Akari is here to die as well. I didn't even make contact with me before he already getting beat up to death. Let's just deploy the sword wherever. It doesn't matter, we've won. That was miserable. That was deeply miserable. But we did it. We won. I figured out how to do this. There's still a few guys who can probably hurt me. But most of them are dead. Like, I could probably retreat most of my units now. But A, I don't want to get overconfident. And B, I don't want to take it forever to like just wipe out the rest of this army. We're gonna do it this way. We did it though. God Valkia. There we go. We spin the blade. Probably could have spun it over there too. But yeah, let's just kill what we can. Doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, most of them will live. And we got many benefits out of this. we go. We're really running out of ammo here. Okay. I just noticed he's hurting me, actually. It doesn't matter. We not hit the healing cap. We're gonna kill him. I love how just quickly you can just do a full health again. We've won. Every extra unit that, like, it sucks and all. I'm like, that's a Forsaken of Corn running after something. But look, we've won. And I'm happy with that. Now let's go. I need to upgrade his defenses. That's what we need to do next. I don't even want to try to imagine having to have done this with the Sword of Cain. With Sun Fang. Like, Sun Fang has its uses, right? But, yeah, I don't think it would have gone down so good. Look, let's be honest, I would not have won. So, I'm glad we did it the way we did it. Can you just die, please, all of you? Can I kill this guy? Tamar Manbane. It's like the 5th time I've killed you. Let's kill you again. Let's go. Still just fighting. There we go. We got a good hit on Tamar. Tamar breaking. Where do we want to kill? There's some Wrathmongers. Let's try to kill those. There, they lost their lord. So there goes most of their magic damage. No magic damage, no magic damage. One unit has magic damage. And it's those Wrathmongers. It's not even the Wrathmongers don't have magic? Ah. Aspiring champions, they're my problem. Where the hell are you guys going? They left. Can we kill some aspiring champions, please? They do have magic damage, and that is uncomfortable. They're not a threat, unless they're in a blob and they're like poking me once in a while, but like this way we got them. There we go, everyone breaks. Kill him. Kill him with fire. Now you decided to come join your friends. It doesn't matter, your friends are dead now. Let's kill these. Single entities, like, they're not really single, you know, there's a group of them, right? But like, single entities like this are very nice. Because I think I can do, like, I'm doing much more, like, because I think I over damage most things I'm hitting, obviously. So right now I'm at 1.2k weapon strength. So like, when I connect, I am hurting. So hitting like big health pool enemies is probably much more efficient use of my time. There we go. Let's just finish this up quickly. And let's get our melee defenses up for the future. Like all of my resistance lines need to be improved. And we made it. They really can't, these guys can't hurt me. Let's go, one more spin. Ah, their morale's so good. Lord Dad losing currently, exhaustion, difficulty modifier. Am I on easy? No. I don't think I've been on easy. It'd be kind of embarrassing if I was.
Heir of Anarion.
Let's find out. Let's kill some units. Look, the good news is nobody's watching this. So, and if you've made it this far, I hope you understand that I really didn't think I was playing on easy. But, yeah, let's find out if I was playing on easy. That would be... I'm going to find it embarrassing. Is it actually a problem? No, because the point is to just build them, right? But, like, I'm going to find it embarrassing. If I did it wrong. Nakari is down, Valkia is down. So those are two really good ones to have so far. And this is definitely a high casualty battle, which should give us, at some point, if we keep taking high casualty battles, we should be able to do the Sword of Cain one, where the gain 10% health, which will be a very nice add-on to our general situation. Now, we have lost 1, 2 sisters, 3 sisters. We have killed most of what we came here to kill. We occupy this, which is going to be a bit of a rough situation to put myself in. Because there's a lot of them. Not a lot of me.
The Assur have
The good news is we've killed Val... Wait,
shield
he's
against
alive?
the darkness.
Valkyria's dead. So, that's the main point. I really need a talisman of preservation. That would be a big one. Let's take that, and we'll take... melee attack. I do not need Ward of Hoeth. Especially not considering who I'm fighting. We are going to take you. And I guess we'll take you, and we'll take him. Melee attack, so... speed for the whole Lord's army, so he is now at 131 speed. That's pretty good. Let's make him better. I think Valky is the one who took my banner of swiftness. At some point we'll have to take it back. We're not actually trying to conquer any lands here, so... what was I saying about the difficulty? Very hard, very hard. So the AI stats modifiers were low. Let's keep them fair. So technically I haven't been like really cheesing, but I have been cheesing a bit. I can live with myself. If you bring that up in the comments, I'll give you an upvote for that one if you've watched this far. I appreciate. Luckily most people won't see this. Let's do that. Obligation nobility, awarding of all, recruit rank. Yeah, this is really good unit buffing, right? But it's not quite what I need right now. I did the melee defense and the melee stat one for Tyrion. Tyrion is now at perfect 100, 100, 130, 100 even. Like, even when he's exhausted, he'll still be strong, which is good. Do I want the Amulet of Foresight? No. The Golden Crown of blah, blah, blah. No. Like, if I could roll for a Talisman of Preservation, I'd take that. But everything else is kind of very useless. We're just going to hold here, and we're going to get into a fight in a second. Which we can hopefully roll a little better. We did it, though. We got our first 2 big stats, and we should have moved this lady up to the Tyrion army.
I serve the king.
Okay, let's see how we're doing. The deceivers live.
All are welcome in my court.
You want to confederate yet? No. Doesn't even want to be my friend. Well, now he wants to be my friend, but like, Jesus. He really doesn't like me. Let's get him to be my friend though. We do have less strength than him. That's the issue with like one-man stacking, right? Is that you end up in this situation where technically you're not that powerful on the map. So I might have to just pump out some more armies again because I fired too many armies and I have too much money now. So let's try to rebalance that out. We'll see. We'll see. Here we go. Bellicor. What do I get for killing Bellicor? That doesn't matter. He's got that banner. I want that banner. Hopefully if I kill him, I get the banner of swiftness. Let's get into like 200 speed, something horrific. Because I don't know how it calculates it. Because like, you know, there's percentages and then there's other percentages. So does it like calculate the percentages off the base? Or is it like a cumulative percentage where like it's like 10% and then you strap on another 30% on already that 110% and then it like buffs higher? I'm kind of curious now. We'll find out. Do I want to go in? Not really. The reality is we kind of have to because like, yeah, the map is not good for what we're doing. So we're going to go in with Tyrion. Let's try to get Bellicor's attention. Are those dogs? Those are dogs. A lot of dogs.
Yes.
These are our most uninjured sisters.
White lions, march! We away!
Ready. Onward. My power is yours.
Let's do something like this. Now, I think he can spell me. I don't think, but the good news is Lord of Shadow doesn't really give a lot of good spells for We get his attention. Let's U-turn around. Let's pull him away for a minute or two, and then we'll fight him. This will do. Stop. He comes down. What an idiot.
No mercy.
There we go. Look at that. We are smacking him. That was not as effective as I had hoped. Yeah, whenever you pull me out of the blob, Be'lakor, it's not going to end well for you. Let's retreat into range. There we go. Now we can fight. The Kari's back? Oh, yeah, I remember that. As we kill him again.
To victory.
Well, if you don't want to fight me, I'll kill your friend. That's a win-win. That's a win-win. If he doesn't want to fight me, I'll kill N'Kari. And then look, now he wants to fight me as well. Now we kill him as well. Just smack. Smack, smack. 2 greater demons. All dead.
By Assyrian. Alariel.
Alariel. Yeah, you know, you're kind of giving the game away. You know, oh, she's my Everqueen, Your Honor. No, nothing more, nothing more. Yeah. I can understand, like, Malekith in the end times being like, yeah, you knew. Everyone knew. You just didn't want to admit it. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing being like, oh yeah, I'm getting cucked. I can understand why Finnabar does it, but like, I'm sure they were like sneaky enough that like, it was like a rumor and everybody knew it's correct, but you don't really confront, you know, your kingdom's hero, and say that sort of thing, especially because Tyrion would probably be like, well, you're dishonoring the Everqueen with your slanderous lies. Now you're gonna fight me in combat, because like dueling is very much a thing for the High Elves, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know about you, but I definitely wouldn't want to duel Tyrion. So I can understand why like it's a known secret that also like is never really acknowledged. Is there anything here that can hurt me? No, I think we're good. And this probably is stuff that like has magic damage. There's that, whatever that is. I saw it for a second. There's some aspiring champions in the mix. That was not as effective as we had hoped, and they're getting reinforcements. Nothing worrying. This is not aging so well again. I think we can kill the trash though. The trick is we need to be like in the right part of the trash, because some parts of the trash are actually dangerous, as I've mentioned before. Aspiring champions somewhere in here are definitely hurting me. We are taking damage. Hit him, hit him, hit him. I don't think it matters. I think we've lost again. Let's go again. This is going to be me stubbornly hitting my head against the proverbial wall, but we are going to try to make this work. We need to get Be'lakor to come join me further back. We can't take too much damage this time. We need a, like, obviously our win condition is and will always be Tyrion. Just is what it is.
Science of Mathland.
Like, that's kind of obvious with a one-man, but he is not quite where he needs to be yet. So you two right here, you two right there, you two over here.
My power is yours.
And let's stubbornly hit my head against the wall. Once again, I'm just doing it for the sake of it. I really want to build, and I don't want to lose. Like, I don't think Be'lakor or N'Kari is someone I'd want to give the Sword of Cain to. Let me get his attention. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, this is almost perfect. Okay, that's not great, but I'll live with it. Oh, you're gonna ignore me, huh? You.
Going forth.
I like his animation when he lands. It's very fancy. And let's fight him. Let's just, we don't need any assistance. Everybody just retreat and then we slaughter him. Okay. That's one down.
Ready.
Let's go kill those. Let's go kill those dogs. Yeah, stop shouting Alariel. You're supposed to be sneaky about your relationship, my guy. Like, it's supposed to be a secret. I don't think they know what that means. Okay, that's one down. Let's go kill the next lord.
Advance! Forward!
You think you can run away from me, bud? I think again.
Victory!
Wait, no, that's actually... I thought there was only two. There's actually quite a few there.
Yes. Awaiting orders.
Alright, let's kill the lord. Sometimes the melee attacks don't connect you the way you'd think they do, right? That's kind of annoying. Right, stop buffing. Can he give magic damage to something? Maybe, like, that's what hurt?
Kill them!
Either way, we'll win.
Orders.
We're doing good damage this time. We've got the lord down. Tyrion's now locked into combat. But he's locked into combat while the rest of the troops are fighting. Yeah. The AI is pretty good at, like, doing a flank with monsters. They understand the concept. Take dog, wrap dog around, kill unit. Like, they get that. I hope we did enough this time. Sunfang at least is reliable. When you do the cast, like, you at least know you're gonna hit whatever it is. Yeah, they definitely are killing everything over there. This might not have been my best plan. Maybe I should have put, like, melee units. I don't really need a win, right? You just kind of need to, like, distract enough of the army that maybe, like, a mage or two would have been good. Maybe I can, like, rewind the turn and emergency hire a mage into the army. It's interesting that I'm really surprised that Wrathmongers don't have magic damage. That's like one thing that's like, really? Like, you're elite? Yeah, the elite ones. Yeah, they are the guys. Don't have magic damage. I mean, I guess corn, right? But then other things from corn have magic. I guess, like, not really. Maybe it's just like because they're like, aspiring champions are technically just like chaos, right? They're not like specifically. Okay. Now, depending on how we cast the blobs now, we can win or lose this. Again. Yay. Now, no. We're on the last of reinforcements, I think. I think that's it. Yeah. So that's good. But yeah, so if it spins in a good way, we can win this. If it spins bad way, we lose this. But I think we're losing this either way. That was a very good cast. $700 health. Like, even with all my resistances, we're losing. I think Imrik is already in an army, so I can't just summon him. Because like Imrik might have like been able to assist on like a melee level. Yeah, we're down to free health. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we have just lost the Sword of Cain, which would be a bit of a goof, a little bit of a fuck up, you know, a little bit of an oopsie. So we are going to rewind 2 turns, and we're going to try to do this a bit more smoothly. Maybe not charge into the proverbial lion's den, because the good news is that the AI is not going to consider me to be a massive threat at a deep level, because the AI sees like one army. It's a decent army, right? But it's not quite send all of our men at it, kill it, which would absolutely happen if it was real. But also, if I actually had the real Sword of Cain from lore, I could have killed all these people. Every single one of them would have died. All of them. Every single So, yeah. It is kind of underwhelming, though. Valiant defeat. He would get the Sword of Cain, and we cannot accept that for a variety of reasons. That is not a good ending. Let's arrive here. We need to like strategize a little bit better. If you're watching this and you're disappointed in my moral weakness, well, first of all, I appreciate you thinking better of me than I do. But we are just gonna, once again, we're not really trying to like do a competitive object. We're trying to build Tyrion specifically. We're not trying to win. Could have lowered the battle difficulty maybe. Again. He would have given -4 on top of my -8. Not the point, not the point. I think we need to land a mage. That's my first step. We need to get a mage down on the ground. We'll frick the Wanderer. Face me if you dare, stunted well, or would you lack even the elven maid's curd? I thought the sons of Grungni were great warriors, but perhaps you do not know true dwarf indeed. Maybe you are instead some breed of bearded goblin. Yeah, that's definitely, if he said that in perfect dwarf, yeah, that's definitely a way to like make sure that they want to kill you. Like like if you want to fight, that's the way to do it. He's doing it correctly. Let's actually get the point into melee. So, what can I do to get a mage? Let me get a healing. Let me get some mages to assist him. We want a Thinker Mage. We want a Death Mage, probably. And then we want a Life Mage. Speedy might be good. Yes, Limber. And then we want a Lore of Metal Mage, just because they're fun. Administrator is a stacking skill, and you should always use it when you play elves. So, we need to commit to the fight, non-too committally. Confusing, I know. Yeah, he's not as high as he should be. Malhandir is quite the horse. I'll give him credit. Yeah, we are not as strong as we need to be. Lesson learned. We can't doomstack everything just because we picked up the Sword of Cain. Especially when a like, if I had an anti-blob spell, which technically, yes, I know the vortex is, but it's not quite, as we've seen, it's not quite as effective as we'd want it to be. If I had like one anti-blob spell, I think most of our issues would be dealt with. But we didn't, so at least that problem is dealt with. So, how are we doing today? We're just struggling. We are really persevering in terms of our little battle here. Are we doing it smartly? I think we're recovering. Like I think we've learned interesting things, because once again, I don't tend to doomstack. What I will do is I do doomstack. I love to doomstack, but I don't tend to like solo lord. So I don't even know if technically I could ignore the Sword of Cain countdown for now and go get the crown. Because like the crown would fix the problem, right? But it feels a little bit weak to be running. So they are all over there. We are gonna bait them. We are gonna do the same thing. I'm not gonna run. We are gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna do it more over there. We are going to get these really... Oh, those are underwhelmingly weak wizards. I would have thought by now that I had better wizards. But we will get the free stacks of wizards to go join the front lines.
I hear the Kadaf.
That's good. And we will get that support. We'll get her to back him up as well.
Go no further.
And then... Let's... A Golden Order. We finally meet. Why did we not meet earlier? Oh, maybe they didn't want to be my friends. I mean, I have pulled the sword now, so people are going to start hating me more. Does she start to hate me already?
My will.
Aversion -10. And... it's interesting. I don't... Like, I don't know. Where are all my social benefits? I don't know. I'd have to check the sword. Maybe it balances out. Maybe that's the math after it's already balanced out everything.
true son of
You know what? More heroes to the army. Heroes are not technically cheating, right?
Servant of the
That's what I'm going to tell myself. Lamia. And the moment I spawn, I'm going to like try to hire some reinforcements. I'm going to hire a side. I'm going to take Kar. I'll land at Kar, which will give me the advantage of being a major city. And it'll give me a fight. So I'll get some levels. And then from there we can redo this. Because if I can get my archers up on the walls, I don't have so much to worry about from the... Obviously there's a lot of things that can hurt me still. Valkia, for starters. If Valkia lands up on the walls, I won't be able to do anything about it. But, importantly, good news, we don't have to worry about the dogs and all of that just jumping onto my archers. We can really just keep unleashing hell. And we can, once again, we can use it as a focal point. If we can get people to come to us in a controlled fashion, that's good. Now, if Nakari and Valkia come on their own, because, you know, the auto result, like the game doesn't think we're too much of a threat, which would be nice, then the good news is we can then take them out. And then we can keep going. We can go and ignore that. We can just abandon the lands. Baradon Godslayer. I mean, that's the name is Drip. It's a pretty cool name. I'll give him some credit. Nice. Tyrants of the Black Ocean. Okay. We are surrounded. Maybe we should spawn a Lariel too.
To adventure.
Let's break off our forced march. Break it off.
Following your orders.
Ah. Not quite, ladies and gentlemen. Not quite this turn. Let's do military advancements. And let's just build up whatever we need to build up. Imric is going to go up north too. He'll be a support lord. We go here. We're going to take that next turn. And that will grab everyone's attention. And we will get Valkia. If Valkia... And I think Nakar is somewhere. Oh, it's my guy Tamar. The really annoying. Anything with magic damage is currently still a huge issue for me. We need to keep that in mind. That's the lessons we've learned from our doomed fight. We'll take the city, and we'll use it to get people's attention. That's annoying though, when you like, wait, and especially in multiplayer, if people have a lot of like units moved up, you're just waiting for them all to like... And it's weird that I can't just do it simultaneously. I guess there's a good reason, right? Because if I had ordered an action, and then the action been performed, it would change things. But if there's no action, if it's just movement, if all of these, like, all of the things are movement, and they're all going to happen in the same turn, then maybe there's a good, maybe it should just happen freely. Like, they could check, like, if only movement, then that's how you do coding. He says after doing a month of coding one time. If then. Oh my god, that's going to be really annoying as they just keep moving up. I might regret this. I mean, they're useful, so I need them, but I might regret moving them up. Yeah, let me just check this. Oh, I hope I didn't break anything. I don't think I did. Just checking something. Vres, Hexwaddle, Laz Nagaron, yeah, Hegref, Clan Molder. I'm going to Clan Molder next. We need to get, I think Fretch Craven Tail gives me speed. Queek gives me anti-infantry, and Fraught gives me health. So we're definitely going to be going over there and dealing with that. We'll probably go up and we'll raid the Norskin coastline in order to get the various things we want out of Frog and Wolfric. Legion of the Gore Queen. It's quite the faction. Okay, they're not grouping up as much this time. So, is it a little bit cheesy to just take advantage of the situation? Like rewind time. Call to Pleasure is down. That's good. Hey Nakari, that's an important one. I didn't really think it was so important, but now I think it's important. So, And there we go. We now spawn my
Ariel the
you know,
Everqueen.
my side hoe, my main hoe. He has a lot of hoes. Either way, we spawn, and then we will go down the coastline and get Valkyria's attention. That's our main target. Is we need Valkyria. Is there anything we need from this section? For some reason, I thought we needed it. Born Friend the Shadowlands is nice, right? But we'll do martial law. And then, there we go. I have so much money.
Handmaiden of the Everqueen.
Garrison buildings that need to be built. Let's go. More money. What am I going to do without it? Take that. I don't even know what it does. I'm just going to build it. Whenever there's a unique building, just build it. Like, you know you want to. That's the reality. I know I want to. It's like the moment there's a unique building, it's always more fun to have the unique building. Now we take the, unfortunately, bear with us as we are very slow. Elves keep going. But yeah, we just need to collect all of the stat lines we need from here. We need to boost up his melee stats. We need to really do a lot of things up here. I need to check what his armor of Assyrian gives him. Because the Heart of Avalon is really good because it gives him the healing, right? And right now we don't have any natural healing. So what can we do with the...
Scholar.
Okay, so that's pretty... It's like we're on the road to doing what we need to do, right? We have all the pieces. It's just a question of like getting the stats.
The winds are
Leveling up the sword is going to be a big one. Getting a Talisman of Preservation somewhere. You'd think there'd be one by now, but clearly I have underestimated the game and its unwillingness to give me the things I need to win.
The winds are rising.
But it is what it is. Let's go. And the last one moves. That's really going to be annoying.
Mage of the White Tower.
And the last one is moving, folks. The last one is here. Now, let's keep it up. We need to go and we take out... Now, we'll have Alariel just kind of recruit behind. Like, there's two thought process here. Leader Alariel comes and acts as, like... She does have banishment and she is in the air. So I think, yeah, you know what? Change of plan. I think Alariel is just going to follow Tyrion. Because A, lore, you know, makes sense. B, there's actually a very good reason to do that. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to have her come with him. And that way it works better. Cult of Sigmar, Whistling Nuln. Okay. Like, all the Empires alive. Why is it that when I play Carl, everybody gets wiped out? When the AI plays as the Empire, like, every single faction is alive and doing great? That's just my luck, isn't it? Just my luck. Couronne is doing quite strong. That's another one. I guess Bellicor is dead now, the Bellicor faction. So I guess... that makes sense. Okay, finally. What is this? Where are you going, Valkyria? I kind of need to kill you.
Tyrion, heir of an area.
Alright, let's
Serving the gods.
just grab their attention. We don't really care about the cities we're capturing, really. I'm just capturing them for replenishment reasons. Let's just grab people's attention. We need to kill... well, we need to hopefully get Valkyria's attention. And then she'll come fight us, ideally. Now,
Steady hand and heart.
we can have people join into the side main grow. I just realized there's a faster way. Instead of just asking the game to do it, let's just...
Ladriel, grant me your sight.
There we go, there we go. Now we're saving a lot of time.
Ladriel, grant me
Do
your
that,
sight.
that's so much better.
I am a fountain of knowledge.
And we do this.
Of Hoeth. They may have refuge.
So that'll do next turn. Now these two are probably gonna attack that. I don't think we fear these two. We just keep doing what we need to do. Where is some Sisters of Avalon buffs? Have we done all the Sisters buff? Oh, we haven't done trade advancement. There's so many buffs here we haven't done. We're completely focused. I mean, it's good. Let's focus on what we need to actually do. But we're completely focused on you. Need to build up more of these. That's just... I have money. I can afford armies. I am the richest elf that has ever elfed in elfdom. Let's go. And let's build it up. Turn 96. Yeah, we're gonna have the endgame crisis soon. Yay. I'm not looking forward to that. Now, can you be confederated yet? No. Susie? It doesn't like me as much as you'd think. He does dislike me a lot. So okay, that kind of makes sense, but I kind of wish they would kind of ignore it. There we go. Defensive alliance. Let's force people into my faction, because the good news is the endgame crisis should hopefully beat him up. Now, if Torv Rest dies, what's his name? Alfarian dies, then we should be able to do it in those. I'm so glad that Tyrion died, because otherwise I would never would have recruited him. Okay, so let's follow through with this for the next few minutes. We are ending the stream at 40, and that'll be the end of it for today. And then tomorrow we will do the last few points into Tyrion. We might be doing Imric versus Valkia, unfortunately, which would suck because it means I need to wait for it. She comes back relatively fast. I've seen her come back really fast. I think it's not so bad. Pestilence, Clan Mulder.
What matters do you wish to lay
Okay.
before the ever...
No. Cult of Sigmar, Heartsmash, Wissenland. Yeah, the usual guys. Let's go. Let's have a good fight this turn. I think the AI is going to attack me, and then we can actually like test out our stacks so far, and now we don't have to worry so much about getting blood because we have Illyrio. So all in all, I think that'll be good. I mean, that makes sense that they're attacking her, right? I guess it makes sense. It adds up. We'll put that there, and we'll put this on you. Let's win this. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have an actual fight. I mean, we've been doing that a few times. For those of you who just joined, don't go look back at it. We overestimated the capabilities of just early sort of Kane Tyrion, and we are not going to be making that mistake again. So let's instead focus on waiting for my reinforcements, who are over there, and at a minute 30. Yeah, we can afford to wait. There's no negatives to waiting. And hey, honey, I'll be done in like 15 minutes. Everything okay? Good. So they're waiting for their reinforcements. We're waiting for our reinforcements. You know what? That suits me just fine. We have a little bit of a front line. I wouldn't call that much of a front line, but we do have, legally speaking, a front line. They have a lot of reinforcements coming, and they get capped out. And we have our reinforcements coming. Now, let's do the basic. Ta-da.
Awaiting orders. Onward.
I think I just moved the lines into the corner.
I go then.
Ta-da. It's funny that, like, they have an entire faction that needs to kill one of these to, like, you know, they're really tough. So a white lion of Krace has to kill a white lion, and they wear the skin and blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, they also have, like, white lions for battle. It's like, can we tame them or can we not tame them? Because if you can tame them, then is it a big challenge to, like, kill one? Because it feels like you could probably get a pelt somewhere, right? There probably is, like, a lore reason for them. Like, I'm sure I could study it, but not right now, at least. Let's just group up. I don't want to have Tyrion going alone because he'll get blobbed up, and I'm not sure. But I might have to motivate them to come over. Wait, what is he fighting? Oh. Okay. Unexpected. This feels a little bit overkill. Hey, this is not overkill, though. Smack! Smack! Good. Not that you die now. Not as much damage as you'd think. Chase him. Kill him. We'll just hold the line if they don't want to send him at Tyrion one at a time. Like, they probably are doing outsized damage because all these little like dogs and stuff like hurt more than you'd think. But I can probably kill a chariot in the swing, right? Yeah. All right, Ilariel, come over, please. Please provide a first banishment on his position. No. Switch the position. Okay. That didn't do so much. How much magic do I have? Not that much. Let's really save those banishments then. They're not going to react. They're just going to sit there and let me kill all their stuff. Can I make him run? Here. I have an idea. We pull back. They're coming now. We pull out these lions because they're not exactly good units. Yeah, they died. Oh, they're alive. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have nothing to fear. Let's keep an eye on Tyrion. Yeah, this is fine.
Handmaiden of the Everqueen.
We are going to position myself right there. And then we are going to do our boosting aura. Are we actually going to bother to do this? No, we don't want to do that. We are going to boost their melee stats. That will help more. It's more efficient. Now, if you're fighting dwarfs or you're fighting Khorne, one of the most important tips is you actually want to use boosting magic. Personally, I don't enjoy boosting magic as much as just like straight up kill magic, you know? But damage magic, but with fighting these guys with like so high resistance, like the resistance do not apply to stat buffs on your own team. So if you just boost yourself, then you get all the benefits and none of the debuffs. So that's a little tip for you. It's like, just make sure you buff in the right way. Let's just do that. It feels like a bit maybe wasteful, but... How are we doing, Tyrion? Killing these marauders? Yeah. Very challenging, I'm sure. Right, let's get airborne, and then let's Phoenix all over them. Let's go back. And... cast. There we go. Let's run him back. Let's run him back. I don't know if that one moves. Let's keep fighting. Aspiring champions. Hey, Tackless, kill him those for me, please. I hate those things. Out of magic to heal. That's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping we could do a little bit more. Okay, well. 10 more minutes to the stream, people. Very slow day. But in a good way. We're just here to kill it. At least I think the stream quality will be much better today. So that's good. I've been completely overheating this phone because I've been checking my own stream and doing it at the same time, which is not ideal. Yeah, let me, there we go. We took a few losses, but we definitely did pretty good. So we definitely got their attention, most likely. Let's try that. Oh, we're not actually at war with the Dark Elves. That seems kind of like weird. But hey, There's an easy fix to that, right? Let's declare war on the Dark Elves. Oh wait, she was just about to pay me to do that. I probably should have just accepted. Let's accept. We are gonna declare war on... No. I'm doing that in the wrong order. I am gonna get paid by Wood Elves. Where are the Wood Elves? Ladies and gentlemen, we cannot find the Wood Elves. We get paid by the Wood Elves to declare war on both of these, and we get paid 7k to do it. Does 7k matter to us anymore? No, we are very much above mortal concerns anymore. We could probably just buy land off people, like, just straight up.
Alariel the Everqueen.
I am going to position myself in a fight with Nakari,
One's queen.
because I want to get Nakari's buff. Now, if I position Alariel, he's probably going to jump Alariel. So unfortunately, the power couple is going to have to break up, so I can't do my lore accurate fight against Nakari. The good news is, Nakari is very squishy to arrows, so we should be okay.
I await your orders. I am a fount of knowledge.
I am a fount of knowledge indeed, my guy. Let's go. Queen of Avalorn, everybody's talking. And research. Let's do some important ones. Which ones are the good ones? Great weapons. No, preserved salt. I mean, preserved salt would be good 1,000 years ago. Yeah, preserved salt. Let's go. We are finally doing these basic economic upgrades that we haven't done before. There we go. Nothing left to upgrade. We just have endless money. I'm not even spending it correctly. Valkia is still right there. Yeah, we don't want to... Ooh, Valkia might fight... We might have made a little bit of an oopsie. We might lose the girlfriend. I just realized that Valkia is within reach of Alariel. Or we're out to fight... Yeah, we might lose Alariel. And we'll probably auto-resolve that because realistically I know for a fact I can't kill her, so... Make it quick. Make it painless. Bit of an oopsie. But the good news is we're about to get the 2 lords we actually care about. And then we can leave. I think we're just going to leave. We don't care about that. We're just going to go over to the Dark Elves. We'll fight whoever Dark Elves we can get our hands on. And we'll just do that. We're not here to, like, actually conquer all of Nagaroth. Right now, at least. Honestly, not ever. Yeah, we're not here to conquer anyone. We just got our lands. We got more money than we know what to do with, so we'll probably just buy armies in every settlement. And from there, we'll just fight. Ah, he went the wrong way. He lightning strikes me for no benefit. She lightning strikes me for no benefit. It's funny when the AI does that sometimes. Okay. There are free armies. And this will be our final fight of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. This will be it. I think we can definitely win this, though. Wait, like, we can goof it up. There are ways we can goof this up. But I feel like we can definitely win this. So that's good. The corners are not so good. That sucks, though. And there's a lot of dogs, which also sucks. Now, where are we going to go? You know, that corner's not so bad.
My power is yours.
And Tyrion will... Once again, we learned our mistake from the first doom stacking of Tyrion. Can I put anything there? Alright, so we can just... it's actually a perfectly good corner. Is it a bit cheesy? Yeah, but once again, we're trying to get Tyrion up to a level where he doesn't need to do this. But for now, we are, so we do what we must do. Because as we've learned, Tyrion cannot take out an army. At least not yet. Hopefully, he will. Or maybe I'll have to take back everything that I've said about, oh, you know, Tyrion's a better Doomstack than Imrik because, you know, the dragon makes him huge, blah, blah. Maybe I'll just be like, yeah, but he just doesn't have the, like, raw battle DPS needed. So maybe I'm just talking on my ass. I want to kill Nakari. Let's go. We're going in. Terrain is not good. That one will get out of the terrain in a second. There we go. Full speed ahead. 119 speed. I don't think even the Flesh Hounds can catch up to me. Nakari probably can, though. Yeah, he's got 120. He's got 122 speed. Let's try to get his attention. There we go. That's a good cast. That's another good cast. Did it do anything? No, but it hurt them. And only good corn dog is a dead corn dog. Or however the meme goes. Let's go. No, let's pull out. Yeah, they do have magic damage. So Flesh Hounds of Corn do have magic damage. So weirdly enough, I'm actually way more concerned about the Flesh Hounds of Corn than I am about most of his units. We want to kill Nakari. There we go. Smooth, a bit overkill, but efficient. There we go, you die. If he stays there, this guy dies. Yeah. Smack, smack, smack. Glorious. It's not really... we're really losing a lot of like our stats in here. Maybe he's debuffing me or something. I don't know. Let's kill him outside then. If you insist. Let's run, 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 run. The car is just staring. Afraid? I mean, I'd be. Once again, he knows what happens. He knows the sort of corn. Sort of cane. Not corn. Corn is another war god, as I'm sure you all know. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Kill him. Can I just push my way through? Thank you. Let's go. We got him, ladies and gentlemen. We got him good. He's alive. We can fix that. We can fix that very easily. As I said, he is squishy as hell. Because the AI doesn't use him like you're supposed to use him. For him, you're supposed to be very like bobbing and weaving, you know, flanking. You're supposed to like, you should engage like you did now. Like when your units are fighting, right? But like, don't stay in one place. Chariot through. So a bit like, ow. Alright, we just murdered a lot of our own women. I don't feel like this is going to end well for you. And it really isn't. Can we just retreat these? Yeah, let's go. You guys go back. Now we're holding. Now we need to go in and kill those aspiring champions, unfortunately. Because those will hurt. There we go. There we go. That was smooth. So, we got Nakari's skill down, so that's speed. That's speed, that's always a good one. And we didn't lose anything too important. Like, we have every unit is alive as far as I can tell. We probably do want to sink a few points. No, we're not sinking any points into anything. Like, I was like, ooh, we could sink points into the Sisters of Avalon boost. No, we don't do that. Okay, I think we're probably going to end it here for today. We're really just going to... All that stuff about Cloaked Brothers is bunked. Like the Skaven, they don't exist. So that means Cloaked Brothers do exist. I actually, you know what? I've read a lot about this world. I don't know what a Cloaked Brothers is. But it's nice that they're keeping up the line. Skaven don't exist. You know, it's interesting because the people around them know. So, like, Araby, I think, knows about Skaven. Bretonia 100% knows about Skaven. But the only people who, like, don't know about Skaven are the Empire. And they do it from, like, a strategic reason. Obviously, they have their reasons for, like, lying to people. It's not just like, oh, we're lying and being secret police for, like, hey, Sigvald is here.
Servant of the king.
That is a good option. Yeah, we're gonna commit, so we'll kill Sigvald next. That's on our list. We improve his stats. Dedicated to Azurin gives me that speed 15%, which is good. What do we want? We want more armor. I think at this point we're basically indestructible from anything non-armor piercing. We want to kill Sigvald. That is a high priority kill for me. Because he's a lot of benefits. And I think we'll leave it here, folks. thank you for stopping by, and have a good day. Let me just end it here.
Glories wait beyond the sea.